What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and this is my Valentine's Day live stream for 2025. I was gonna do a gaming live stream, but couldn't really. Well, I might end up doing one. Just didn't feel like doing that right now, though. I look bad from this angle. I'm using my HD webcam. Let me just make sure to share the link to this on Twitter and to make sure my stream is actually working. Well, Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. I'm not really that much of a fan of Elon Musk anymore, to be completely honest with you, but I'll get to that later. Let me make sure this is running on. Damn it. One second. I was also trying to stream this on Rumble, but doesn't really seem to be working right. What's up, people? Alright, it seems to be working. I think. Hold on. I was just checking it on YouTube real quick. I think I would have this live streaming stuff down by now, but yeah. What's up, people? Alright, it seems to be working. Alright, yeah, my audio is definitely working. One second. Alright, it's working now. Alright, so we have Mr. Woody 83. Musk is doing wonders for our country, and are you fucking kidding me? Hate to break it to you. So much is coming to the surface, and the Dems are terrified. It's epic. Alright, okay. Alright. I mean, hello, Master. Is your Argenitarian? Oh yeah, hey Andres. Yeah, I I know who you are. Or Fidel. I haven't heard from you in a really long time. Yeah, I'm still alone, still single this Valentine's Day. It's sad, but yeah, it's not like I haven't tried putting myself out there. I mean, I absolutely have been putting myself out there, but yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
What the fuck is that?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, America's most butt-kicking action star, most famous for going toe-to-toe with Bruce
Hold
Lee
on
and cleaning
one
up the streets
second.
of Texas, but has noticeably been absent from Hollywood for a shocking
Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. Not sure why a fucking Chuck Norris thing started playing. This is Joe Winko, not Chuck Norris. Jeez. I was checking how well my live stream on BitChute was working. Not sure if you guys heard that, but yeah. I forgot to save
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Chuck Norris.
Alright, hold on
Chuck
one
Norris.
sec.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, America's most butt-kicking action star, most famous for going toe-to-toe with Bruce Lee and cleaning up the streets of Texas, but has noticeably been absent from Hollywood.
Alright. Had to mute the site. Sorry about that. I hate it when stupid stuff happens like that. Isn't Chuck Norris like a firefighter or something like that? I don't know. All I know him for is, all I know him for is like, a lot of people used to make jokes about him in high school. Let me make sure it's working now. Alright, it's working. Oh, I see, Andres. I mean, Fidel. That's very nice of you. Hi, Jason. I still have you in my Kenshi squad, Fidel. Alright, it seems like only people on YouTube are watching me right now. I'm streaming this on like a whole bunch of different sites. I'm not sure if I'm streaming it on TikTok, but let me see. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am streaming it on TikTok. Okay, then. Let me make sure it's working right on Rumble. Yeah, it's working on Rumble. No one's watching me there though. Not enough people use those sites at all. Seems like everyone just uses YouTube, but trying to post stuff on more sites than whoa. I was just checking Facebook and there's one mod that they posted for The Sims. The original Sims 1. I might play that game later. I was gonna play Kenshi though, but I didn't know if I wanted to have like Elon Musk in my squad. That's the only thing. Alright, I have looks like I have one person who's watching me on Facebook right now. Streaming on my fan page too. Let me see how that's working. Not streaming on Twitch though. Alright, I got it. There was actually a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about in this live stream, and there's one thing I forgot. I was gonna have my Discord server open so you guys can come on. 1 second. I mean, so you guys can join the voice chat, that's what I meant to say. Let me enable that real quick. Alright, I got it. Let me get the invite link. Hi, Elin Roblox 13. Alright. Connect to my voice chat server on Discord here. Let me make that a pinned message, actually. Alright, I did. No way to type that through. Any way to send that through? Damn, it's only letting me do it through YouTube. Alright, yeah, YouTube and Facebook. Okay, I got it now. Alright. Wait, am I even? Yeah, now I'm in it. Okay, awesome. Let me make sure the... Yeah, that's working. Alright, finally got it. I look gross right now. I slept in like really late for some reason. My sleeping schedule is crazy, so it's one reason why. So, anyone watching right now? Says that there's 7 people watching, but no one's really typing anything in the chat at all. I don't know why I'm so sad about being alone on Valentine's Day this year. I mean, 'cause like I'm literally like always alone on like every holiday. So it's really something that I shouldn't be sad about at all, really. I mean, like so much that it kind of so much that it's kind of become like part of my persona, honestly, being alone on Valentine's Day. For some reason, I didn't do, even though I was alone on Valentine's Day 2021, I didn't do a live stream for Valentine's Day 2021 at all. And I didn't do a live stream for Valentine's Day 2022 either, but I think I might have actually. I think I was playing like The Sims. What was I doing that back then? Let me see. Valentine's Day 2022, Joe Winko. Oh yeah, I was playing The Sims 1 back then. Yeah, that was on February 15th, 2022. The reason why I didn't do anything on February 14th was because I was trying to... That was the day I did my Failures of My Gay Love Life episode of Joe Winko Talk. I don't know why I felt like doing that on Valentine's Day, but I was editing that video, and then I was really pissed off because FetLife got in contact with me and made me take it down. I fucking hate FetLife. Well, they only made me take it down. They said that they would delete my profile on FetLife if I didn't take it down, but I really don't give a shit, really, because I fucking hate FetLife. I deleted my account on there anyway. FetLife is not a good site. Oh, thanks, James Wumbo. And then, for Valentine's Day 2023, I played Kenshi, and that's when I recruited, Captain America into my Kenshi squad. I love Captain America. I did an episode of Joe Winko Talk about why I love Captain America. I think my blood sugar is probably off. Let me see what it is. Oh yeah, it's high right now. Have this like glucose monitor. That's what this thing is. Like, I have to change this thing every 7 days. Well, have to like put a new one in every 7 days because they wear out over time. But, this thing isn't always accurate though. That's the annoying thing about it. Plus, it rings and beeps a lot whenever my blood sugar is off. When you're a type 1 diabetic, that's technically almost all the time. I mean, diabetes is annoying. You can literally do everything right, but things still go wrong. One second. It's just really sad, like, one second. Alright, it's 164 right now. Remind me to ask my grandma for dual screen monitors, really. Be easier to do this live streaming stuff if I had that. Not really sure how to set those up, but I could figure it out. Can this chair go? One second. Oh yeah, I can go higher. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it looked better from this angle. I was just gonna say, like, it's actually really sad that I'm still alone right now. I mean, 'cause a lot of people tell me, oh, Joe, you're not gonna find anyone if you're just alone in your bedroom all the time. Well, you know how many dating sites that I'm on and how many, how many videos and pictures I put of myself online all the time? I mean, like, I definitely am getting myself out there. They always tell me to try going, no one ever says like going to bars or nightclubs. They said that I need to go out and get out and meet people. I don't want to have to do that. That's fucking stupid. I don't like going out. I don't like being around a lot of people. Like, for example, um, one person told me, I forgot exactly where they told me to go out and meet people. They said that I should go like play a sport or something like that. That's what they used to fucking tell me back when I was a kid. So I don't want to play sports at all. I mean, they said, "Oh, well, you might find your lover and partner at a rock climbing competition or some shit like that." I mean, really just shit that I heard before many times. And I'm never looking for advice. I am never looking for advice because virtually any kind of advice that someone gives me is stuff that I've heard before, honestly. Because I might as well tell you guys all this right now. I'm actually 29 years old. So anything you have to tell me is stuff that I heard before. And that's why I don't want people giving me advice, honestly. Like, and you know, it's so stupid because another stupid thing that a lot of people say to me a lot is that they tell me, "Oh, Joe, you're not going to find anyone if you're..." What the fuck do they tell me? Sorry, I'm kind of absent-minded. Sorry, I'm kind of brain fogged right now. Uh, they tell me, oh yeah, that's what they tell me. They tell me, Joe, you sit in your... They tell me, oh, Joe, maybe if you stop looking for someone, you... How the fuck do they word it? Gosh. They tell me, Joe, maybe if you stop looking for someone, then it'll come to you naturally. And then I tell them, how the fuck is it going to come to me naturally if I'm just sitting in my bedroom, not going out at all? You just tell me to stop looking on dating sites and stop doing that? What the fuck do you mean by that? And then, right when I tell them that, they're like, oh, well, then you need to go out and talk to more people then. And I'm like, didn't you just fucking tell me that I shouldn't go looking for it at all? That I should just let it come naturally? That's so goddamn stupid, really. Yeah, it's stupidity I have to deal with, really. Hi, Joyful Leader. I'm hoping you find someone, Joe, and also I have learned that everyone has their own advice, but mine will be there if anyone wants it. No, the thing is, I never ask for advice at all, really, unless it's for another site to sign up for. That's really the only advice that I have. And chances are, like any site that you tell me to sign up for is one that I'm already on. I look so gross right now. Gosh, I don't know why my face is like really swollen. Jeez. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Just needed to get some water. Hi, Sylvania. How are you? I'm doing okay. Just alone on Valentine's Day, like always. There was a lot more stupid stuff that happened too. Now, there was actually one guy I was talking to online. He, this guy in his 70s, this guy in his 70s who I met on this app called Archer, he told me that, I mean, I couldn't go with him. He said that he was going up to New York and he wanted to take me on a road trip with him, but I couldn't go with him because I had a doctor's appointment that week that I couldn't really miss at all. And he kind of gave me like extremely short notice on it, which, gosh. But he went up to New York, didn't tell me when he was going to come back. The communication between us was absolutely awful. That's usually the case. The communication between me and a guy I talk to online, it's always awful because no guy ever calls me at all. They never really want to call me. I have to put in all the effort to make sure they call me. They always just want to text instead. And for some stupid reason, they always expect me to reply to their text messages right away, which really gets on my nerves. I mean, because I really do not like texting at all. I really prefer to just call instead because I'm notorious for taking a long time to reply to text messages. But every single fucking guy I talk to just wants to text. Really, just yesterday, there was one idiot I met on. Well, let me not let me not get too off. This guy's name was, let's just say this guy's name was Jerry, the guy in his 70s who was driving up to New York. This was like way back on February 2nd. That's kind of when we started talking. Well, a couple days before then, he told me that he saw my profile on Archer and he was interested in me. And he said that he was also going out to California in March. And I really been wanting to go back to California for a long time. And I wanted to go with him. And he said that he would take me, but I don't think that's going to happen because he kind of ghosted me. the communication between us was horrible, but he signed up for Discord, and me and him were talking on that. He gave me his phone number earlier, and I tried calling him, but it said that the number, I don't know what the fuck it said. The number wasn't working, that the number was invalid or something like that. But me and him were talking on Discord while he was driving up to New York, and I was sad because I couldn't go with him. We seemed to get along really well, honestly. He said he was excited to come back to Florida, and he was excited to meet me and spend time with me. But he ended up spending like a lot of time in New York. I had no idea when he was going to come back. He actually said that me and him and I were supposed to spend Valentine's Day with each other. I tried calling him and I never heard back from him. It's really upsetting. And yeah, it's just messed up. I can't. If you guys want to see what this guy looks like, hold on. You know what? I should show you. Or, no, I won't show you. But I really hate it when guys like lie like that and ditch me. That happens virtually all the time. Virtually with 100% of the guys I talk to. Really. And then, a couple of weeks before then, there was there was one other guy, and that was really upsetting, actually. I was, like, really pissed off about that. A couple of weeks before that, there was this other guy. Let's just say that his name was Phil. He lived down in Fort Lauderdale, and this guy first saw me on Facebook dating. And on Facebook dating, gonna be completely honest with you guys, I'm actually 29 years old right now. Um, but on my Facebook dating, like on most of my dating site profiles, I put that I'm 21 or 22. The reason why is because the reason why is because I don't want guys to bash me because I don't have a car and not allowed to have people over at all. Because a lot of people will say, "Oh, you're 29 years old. You should have your own place by now. You should have a car by now." Well, first of all, I don't like to fucking drive. That's one thing. And it's also not recommended that I drive because of my type 1 diabetes. If my blood sugar bottoms out while I'm behind the wheel, it can get pretty bad. So I always prefer to be the passenger and the navigator instead. And it's not my fault I'm not allowed to have people over. Like right now, I'm living in a vacation home that my adoptive parents are renting. They said that I could leave whenever I want to, but I'm not allowed to have people over at all. So that's the reason why my dating site profiles say that I'm usually 21, 22, 23, 24, or 25. Like any of those numbers, even though I'm actually 29 in real life, but close enough, still in my 20s nonetheless. So this one stupid guy who was also in his 70s, he lives in Fort Lauderdale. He messaged me on Facebook dating because him and I matched with each other. The first message he sent me, and spoiler alert, I think this guy's name Phil. I think I honestly think his whole purpose was just to piss me off and get on my nerves, because obviously he thinks it's funny, even though it's really not funny. He's just some sick, twisted idiot. But he messaged me on Facebook dating. His first message he sent to me was, "Oh, I'm looking for an older man. I want an older man who's right in the head. I don't want a young guy in his early 20s." Okay, keep in mind, that was the first message he sent me. I didn't talk to him at all. It just so happens that him and I matched on Facebook dating. Because the way Facebook dating works is you swipe left and swipe right. Think it's no, it's swipe right if you like the person. No, well, it's not swiping. It's like you push the heart or the X. And I always push the heart on any guy who likes me first because I really don't care what a guy looks like, honestly. My standards are extremely low. I mean, literally at sea level. I really don't care what a guy looks like. And I mean, I look kind of gross right now. I don't know why my cheeks are really puffy right now. They usually aren't. But I really don't care what a guy looks like, honestly. So him and I matched with each other, and he told me that he doesn't like guys in their early 20s. He wants an older guy. That was the first message he sent to me, and I'm just like, okay, so I didn't message you first. You messaged me first, dude. And I flat out told him I'm actually 29 years old. I just put 21, 22 on my profile because I don't have a car at my own place. Not that I really cared, but I thought that was really stupid for him to send me a message like that. To be completely honest, what I really should have done right then was I really just should have blocked him right away. I mean, it's not like anything bad happened from me talking to him, just that I got, well, I'll get to what happened when I talked to him. So, me and him started talking on WhatsApp, and he was rambling about how this all happened in one day. Like he finally started talking to me on WhatsApp one day. He starts rambling about how he's in love with me and everything, and how me and him are a match. And he was calling my phone that whole entire day, calling me up over and over again, wanting to talk to me over and over again. Now, guys do not do that. I mean, I wish they would, but when they do, it's usually very short-lived. When a guy is like blowing up my phone and calling me over and over again, it's usually very short-lived. And I was talking to him. We seemed to get along great. He wanted to meet me that day. He said that he was going to send me a train ticket. Well, he did send me a train ticket. He did get a train ticket. For me to come down to Fort Lauderdale and visit him because I'm in Volusia County, Florida, but I live really close to the train station and everything. And he did get a train ticket down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I was excited to come visit him. We were talking on the phone and everything. That was early in the morning that day, but then later that afternoon, literally out of nowhere, he pulls a full 360 on me. I get a notification that the train ticket has been refunded, and I'm just like, what the fucking hell? And I'm like, okay, what's. And he tells me that he didn't want me to come down to Fort Lauderdale to visit him, that he changed his mind, and that he didn't want me coming to visit him. And I was just like, dude, what the hell? Are you serious? Like, and that was like literally out of nowhere. I was just like, and I obviously snapped and I went off on him because I was sad and I was hurt because I was excited to come down there and meet him. And I was also excited to get away, really, because I wanted to get away. I always want to get away, always trying to get away, in case you guys haven't noticed. I was sad and I was hurt, and he he was basically being an idiot. He was from another country. He was from Europe. That's why I made that post on YouTube. I took it down earlier. I made that post on my YouTube community page if I could call ICE and have him deported back to Europe. The thing with ICE is that they're really only the thing with ICE is that they're really only deporting like Mexican people. They don't really have priorities set on deporting anyone from Europe. And oh yeah, 1 second. Let me turn on streamer mode real quick so you guys don't. Alright, I got it. They really don't ICE really doesn't have seem to have like a priority with deporting people from Europe. But like but I was like really pissed off by that and I went off on him. When I get pissed off and angry at someone, I tend to go like you pull a you pretend to like me, I get excited, then you pull a full 360 on me and cancel things like that. That will get me very pissed off and enraged, and I can say some pretty brutal stuff, which understandably might freak you out. but I can say some pretty brutal stuff, like "I hope you die, you're a fucking idiot" and stuff like that. Now, I think the guy's whole point was just to, I think he was planning that from the start to like piss me off and make me angry. He really did get the train ticket and everything, but another thing I was probably thinking was this guy, well, if you guys know about my sexual limits, I don't want to get too explicit on here, but I don't receive penetrations at all. I'm a pitcher, not a catcher. And I, well, that's usually the first thing I bring up whenever I match with someone on Facebook dating or any dating site that I'm on, that I don't receive penetrations and that I'm a pitcher, not a catcher. And he was okay with that, but I think he was probably thinking, oh, this is a young autistic guy. I can take advantage of him and get him to do what I want him to do. But as soon as he finally realized that that's not the kind of person I am, really, as soon as it became clear to him, that's when he pulled a full 360 on me and decided to cancel the trip. I think that actually happens a lot more often than I think. That's why I always get like a bunch of random guys who tell me that they're interested in me, act like they're interested in me, but then they really never go through with anything. That happens a lot. That happens pretty often. Guy pretends to like me and then ditches me, and that always angers me, always makes me mad. It's not like any guy is like rejecting me. I actually think it's worse. Like it's not like it's like the guys pretend to like me and then they pull a full 360 on me and then ditch me, and it pisses me off, really. And I was really mad at him. Told him that I hated him, told him that I hope he dies, and obviously I wrote him into my death curse book. And now, a few weeks later, he ended up texting me from a different number that I didn't recognize. He asked me, "Oh, I hope you're okay." And I'm like, "I'm fine. Who is this?" I hate it when I get a text message from someone and I don't know who it is. They don't tell me who they are at all. And then, like, when my blood sugar is off, I sometimes will go into a bad mood and I'll get really bitchy, really. And I was looking at my phone and I saw that whoever texted me didn't reply to my text message. So I typed in, "Who the hell are you?" And then I called the number, and then it was this. I didn't recognize his voice right away, but it was like this weird accent that I didn't recognize. And he's like, "Oh, I'm the man that you hate so much." And I didn't recognize the accent right away. But then eventually, after I hung up on him, after I got mad and cursed him out a bit and hung up on him, I realized exactly who it was. It was Phil from Fort Lauderdale. So then I tried calling him back because I wanted to tell him off some more, but I started sending him a bunch of like angry text messages because I was in a bad mood yesterday. I felt really lonely and I was really sad. Now, now I know that in case my future lover and partner is watching this video and is thinking, "Oh, what if I'm with Joe Winko and he gets in a bad mood and starts snapping on me?" That's not going to happen. No, I mean, because I was sad because I was alone. But if I was with someone else, especially a crazy obsessive guy who was madly in love with me, like the picture I drew, if I was with someone else and they were my lover and partner and my blood sugar was off and I was in a bad mood, I mean, I'd be focusing more on them, honestly. I mean, obviously I would take care of my blood sugar and everything, which is exactly what I did. I mean, which is exactly what I know how to do, but even after you take care of it, it still takes a while for it to stabilize. But if that were to happen, I wouldn't snap or get angry at someone I care about. Really. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go off on someone I care about. Really. But this was just some stupid guy. This wasn't someone I cared about. This was someone who actually flaked on me, told me that I could come down to Fort Lauderdale and visit him, then canceled the train ticket out of nowhere, which really struck a nerve with me. And I was like, so yeah, I did go off on him, said some horrible stuff to him, and I called him on my Google Voice number. Yes, that's what I did. I called him on my Google Voice number after that, and then I don't remember exactly the whole conversation, but he was like telling me to calm down because I was angry at him, and I did. And then he was like, "Oh, I just need you to calm." Okay, it was after I calmed down, after I went quiet, and this is kind of how I started to realize, okay, this guy is just trying to piss me off. After I calmed down and after I went quiet, he then starts to say, "Oh, I need you to calm down. I need you to listen to me. You need to be quiet, and so I could explain to you." And I'm just like, all right, not saying anything, just like waiting for him to get to the fucking point. And he's still saying this, and I'm like, "Can you get to the point? I am quiet." Looking back on it, it's hilarious, but all right, then okay, but then like he was saying that he's like, "Oh, I don't hate you, Joe. I really like you." And like this is exactly what he was fucking saying in his annoying ass European accent. This is exactly what he was fucking saying. He was saying, "Oh, you hate me so much, Joe, but I like you. I don't hate you at all." I mean, like literally the way I said that, that's exactly what he fucking sounded like when I was talking to him. And then I was like, what? Because, not many people know this about me, but believe it or not, I actually am a forgiving person. Like if he like legitimately liked me, like if this guy legitimately liked me and legitimately, I would imagine if he legitimately liked me, he would apologize for canceling the ticket. I mean, and even after I said all that crazy stuff to him that I hope he dies and everything and that I hate him with a fucking passion and that I wrote him into my death curse book. I can rip someone out of my death curse book, right? I've done that many times before. And also the death curse book, it takes years to take effect, really. But I have ripped people. Let me grab it right now. Hold on. Well, let me grab all of them right now. 1 second. All right, here they all are. God damn. You know, this was actually the first one. Right, these are all my Death Curse books that I have. These are all of them. The first one was actually a. Let me see, which one is the first one? All right, no, wait, is this the first one? No, that's not the first one. What about this one? Yes, this is the first one. Which. Is it? Hold on. One thing I need to double check real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah, this. Oh, yeah. Haven't filled this one up yet. Oh, yeah, it's kind of complicated because my grandma, when she ordered these for me, she actually got me two of them, and I misplaced this one. She got me two of them when she ordered them for me on Valentine's Day 2021. Originally, I got these so I could put death curses on my adoptive dad's brothers who I was living with because they weren't taking COVID seriously. That's how I got into the whole witchcraft thing. So this is the one that I really started writing in, and um, yeah, but what I wanted to show you guys, let me see. I have torn people out of the death curse. Yeah, I have. Hold on 1 sec. Here's one example of how I tore someone out of the death curse book. See this? There used to be like a full page here at first, but I tore someone out of it. So, yeah. So, yeah, like even if I write someone in the death curse book, I can tear them out. My whole point I was trying to get at is I'm actually a forgiving person. And like even after I snap and get really, I call it the point of no return because once I snap on someone and I show them the mean stuff I'm able to type to them and everything. I mean, usually it's always typing. I mean, I usually don't, unless you get me like really heated up, I'll say it on the phone and in voice chat. But usually with voice chat, I'm like, it's easier. If someone wants to calm down an angry Joe Winko, they're usually able to. Usually it's always typing though. But usually after I tell someone that I hate them and that I hope they drown to death and die or have a heart attack and die or I hope they die in a terrible accident, usually by then it's the point of no return. Not for me, but for them. Because they're like, whoa, this guy's fucking crazy. I'm scared of him. I'm not going to talk to him anymore. That's why I need a crazy, obsessive man to be with. I mean, well, I mean, if it was a crazy, obsessive man, I wouldn't be saying all that stuff to him. Unless, like, he made plans with me and then canceled on them. But, well, even then, I mean, if the guy would have canceled the train ticket, like if he said, "Oh, Joe, something's happening. I need to reschedule the train trip." I mean, I would still be upset, but I wouldn't snap at all. I'd just be like, "Oh, well, okay, we can do it another time." But this guy just like out of nowhere canceled the whole um train ticket. That's why I was pissed off. But getting back to what I was explaining, him and I were on the phone and he said that he said, "Oh, well, I don't hate you, I like you." And then I was thinking, and I didn't really fall for it right away, but I mean, well, I didn't really realize exactly what he was doing right away, but I was just like, "Oh, you do?" And then I was getting ready to apologize for saying all the mean stuff I texted him. And I was gonna say, well, I tried saying, well, why don't you just send me another train ticket down to Fort Lauderdale so I can come visit you? And I said, are you sorry? And he said that, I said, are you sorry for canceling the train ticket? I mean, if he would have said that, if he would have legitimately liked me, he would have said that, because that was a mean thing for him to do, just out of nowhere cancel the train ticket when we're making plans to get together. But he didn't say that. He straight up refused to say that. And that's how I started putting two and two together. And he's like, "Oh, but you wanted me to cancel the train ticket. You wanted me to," saying that, like that same mocking tone that you hear me saying with his annoying ass European accent. "You wanted me to cancel the train ticket." I was already heated up enough. I just snapped on him and I shouted, "No, I did not! I did not say that!" Because I really fucking didn't say that. No, I did not. And I was enraged. And then he hung up on me. And, I mean, well, he was already in the Death Curse book, but I was gonna write him into the Death Curse book again. I mean, which one did I write him into? Was it this one? Wait, was it this one? No, not in that one. Was it this
Hi,
one? Hi, how are you?
fine.
That's good. No, it's not that one either. I write into these book. This one I filled up in 2023, so it's not that one.
Which one's the
I think it
oldest
was
one?
this one. Huh?
Which one's the oldest one
The
of
oldest
the net
one.
of?
The oldest one is I can't really tell. They all look the same, but no, that's not the oldest one. I think the oldest one is actually this one, but I haven't filled it up yet because I misplaced it, so I started writing in the spare one that my grandma got for me. I still have quite a few pages left in this one.
Oh wow. Uh,
Yeah, I,
yeah,
I haven't ran out of space in
yeah.
this one. Yeah, it's in this one. All right, Phil is a lying bastard who should have a heart attack and die. I was running out of ideals for how the people should die, but yeah, I wrote him in that Death Curse book, and I
Oh
was
my God.
really, yeah, but I was really mad, and then yeah, I never
So,
heard back from him, but yeah, but after all that, that's when I started. It didn't really come to me soon enough, but that's when I started to notice. I think this guy is just trying to manipulate you and make you angry
uh,
and upset you, and
uh,
he thinks it's funny that it pisses me off, and gets me angry, and he thinks that's hilarious. That's why he was saying it in his mocking tone. So once you realize that, and once you seriously think about that, that's when it suddenly doesn't get to you. Like, oh, they're just trying to get a reaction out of me. That's what it is. Okay, then. I have like an
Wow, what
yeah.
what a joke. Like seriously, like he wasted your time. Like he's boring in real life, I bet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, it's not really that he wasted my time, honestly. I
Mhm.
mean, it's more that like it was like the false, not sure if this is the best term for me to use, but I want to say
Like
false hope or something like that,
also
or like
also
standing me up.
yeah,
Like here I am getting excited to go
yep.
visit him in Fort Lauderdale, and then he pulls a full 360 on me like that.
Mhm.
It's yeah, it's messed up, really. But yeah, he was a jerk, really. That's why
Yeah.
he's
So
all by himself. But what were you gonna say? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I was gonna say that I feel like he probably does that to other guys. He
Oh
probably
yeah,
does
he
that
probably
like that.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was a straight up jerk though. I mean, it
Dog
doesn't
face. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what the hell his problem was, but well, actually his problem was he was just trying to get a reaction out of me, trying to upset me and make me
Yeah.
angry, which he successfully did. Hope he's proud of that. But yeah,
Nobody should not be proud of that. That's loser behavior.
yeah, well, yeah, people are like that really. People are sick like that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just bad luck, honestly. That's what I always kind of tend to have when it comes to that, really. But yeah. So,
Yeah.
who are you again? Um,
It's cosmic teals. It's
oh, okay.
cosmic.
All right, I remember you now.
Yeah.
I thought that's
Yeah.
who you were. Yeah, it's been a while since I
Yeah.
heard your
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. How are you doing?
Happy birthday to you and everybody. Good. Good. I was movie star planning. I was just playing that, and I was on Facebook and I saw that you were live streaming. Oh yes, maybe go to his YouTube channel and see what's going on Valentine's Day for him. And I saw a lot. Like yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was rambling about the whole story that happened recently, the stupid guy up in I was going to talk about that in Failures of My Gay Love Life. I was going to do another
Mhm.
episode of Failures of My Gay Love Life episode of Joe Winko Talk because it's been years since I done one, but I plan on doing another one soon. Well, God, I actually plan on
This is like
doing.
sneak peek.
Hmm?
This is like sneak peek or the next one.
Um, well, I wouldn't necessarily call it that. It was just something I was
Yeah.
gonna ramble about my live stream, but I guess you can, guess you can consider it that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, thanks, Vin Love. Happy Valentine's Day or Happy B Day. What? It's not my birthday. My
Yeah.
birthday is December 5th. I think you mean V Day, but yeah.
Yeah. Miss typo. Yeah. Happens a lot for people. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mm, yeah. I was like, I'm like, everybody's like Valentine's Day. I'm like, to be honest, I don't really care about Valentine's Day. Kind of. No, because like romance. It's more like my mom gives me like chocolates for Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, happy Valentine's Day. My grandpa earlier in the morning said happy Valentine's Day to me. It's like it's not always like love. It's like could be like with family, close friends and stuff. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's my good talk. Yeah.
That's honestly the best part about Valentine's Day, the candy and the
Yeah.
cool cards and everything. Back when
Yeah.
I was a
Oh
kid, I
my
thought,
god.
yeah.
No, good dude. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, back when I was a kid, I always thought Valentine's Day was really cool because of that. But yeah, that's the only thing I liked about Valentine's Day back when I was a
Oh
kid,
yeah.
really.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was little, I always like Valentine's go to the store. You pick up what you like a favorite character. Like I remember I had like this person um Valentine's called and was giving to everybody. And mom was like, "Oh, you should get one for the girls of Disney princesses and one for the boys." I don't know which one for the boys. Maybe somebody was Spider-Man. I remember that. And we gave some candy, and it was fun. And also, I remember we watched a Valentine's movie. I think Charlie Brown, like a Valentine. Is it a Valentine's Day movie? I don't remember. But we watched something about like family friendly Valentine's Day movie. So yeah, we
Yeah.
did that. So
Oh, that sounds cool. I remember
yeah.
way back when I was 9 years old, 20 years ago, um, my adoptive family and I, we went to Pasco County, Florida. That was back when I was living in Wisconsin. We went on a road trip down to Pasco County, Florida, and I absolutely loved it.
Oh,
That's why I did my whole video about exploring Pasco County, Florida. Gosh, I mean, well,
that's cool.
yeah, the video I did about exploring Pasco County, I did that back in January of 2019. The first time I was in
Oh,
Pasco County, Florida was in February of 2005. I mean, gosh, I didn't have
like
any
recently?
huh?
Recently?
Well, last time I was in Pasco County, Florida, well, I've been back to Pasco County since then. Can't really remember the exact date, but I have been back there
Mm.
since then. I mean, really, like, from what I remember, there's not really much out in Pasco County, Florida. The reason why I liked it, I mean, it is a nice area, and that one beach park that I went to, that I filmed the last clip of the video in, I absolutely loved that. It was pretty out in Pasco County. Um,
Yeah, I bet.
yeah.
I bet. I bet. Like, love, yeah, like making new memories over there. That's cool.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty place. I like Pasco County. Wouldn't want to live there though, only because I'm worried about the hurricanes. Yeah,
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
I remember in Florida. Was it last year about like they have a bad storm, like a bad like tornado? I think so. I don't
I
know.
think it was like Hurricane Milton.
Yeah.
Was that it? Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
think it was Hurricane Milton. It like made landfall. Well, it made landfall like north of the Skyway Bridge, 'cause it could have been like a whole lot worse. Like if it made landfall south of the Skyway Bridge, because it would have funneled water into Tampa Bay, which would have caused like disastrous storm. That's why I don't want to live. That's why I didn't want to live in Pinellas, which would have caused like disastrous storm surge and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Hurricane Milton that happened. It formed it was back in October of 2024. Yeah, because it formed on
Yeah.
October 5th and dissipated on October 13th. Not exactly sure
Yeah.
exactly when it struck. I live in Volusia County, like really
Mhm.
far inland in Volusia County, so I don't worry about the hurricanes at all. But I was mainly worried about power outages, but
Oof.
we didn't get any power outages. And
Oh,
I was also worried about a tree falling down on my
oh,
bedroom. So,
that's so scary.
yeah, I was scared about that, but luckily that didn't happen at all. Glad about that,
Mhm.
really.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. I oh yesterday I was talking about yesterday with my friend because she lives in Brazil. She like in there where they live, they don't have earthquake. Only like they can't really feel it. Yesterday she said that in the Emerald, I don't know, but like Emerald City, they were saying that's a big earthquake. I'm like, and she's like, no, that's not a big earthquake. She said somebody hacked it.
Someone did what?
Brazilian. Somebody, she said that somebody hacked the Brazilian emergency. Oh,
What's that?
like I was no, cause you know sometimes you have emergency in your phone where you are located region.
Yeah?
So that was that was false with it wasn't an earthquake because she didn't find an earthquake. And how it turns out somebody hacked it yesterday from Brazil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh my god, it's like. it's like it was crazy for her. And yeah, and I was over here in California, there's oak creeks, and she's like she never really felt like an oak creek before. And I was telling her like back in like I said 2009 on Easter Day because it was my cousin's birthday. He was like 2010. I was that was the biggest oak creek over there, over here. We were running to my uncle's house, and everybody at the party went to the backyard, and like my cousin, she had to like her room to get her baby, and it was like so big. It's and like the road, there was a little crack, like a little crack. I'm like, oh my god, that was crazy. I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I never lived through an earthquake before. That does sound scary. Um,
Yeah.
just Oh, I was just gonna say, just 1 second. I'll be right back. Gonna turn off the sound, but I'll be right back, everyone. 1 second.
Might be good.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Joe.
Yeah, is someone else here right now?
Nicole. She does talking
Oh,
about Daily Motion. She might be in Daily Motion, the website, and I told her about this other website called Vin. It's like old school.
VDI. I think I heard about
Yeah.
that site. Well, I'm not sure how they pronounce
Yeah.
it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Actually, I am on that site. I remember that.
Really? Eh,
Yeah, like
it-
it's just the thing with that site is like the video
mm,
quality is very low. It like literally tries to be just like it literally
Post on
tries
YouTube?
to yeah, it tries to be like the old YouTube from 2005 kinda,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
like nowadays, do I have anything posted on there? I know I posted one thing on there, but I had to like reduce the camera quality. I mean, the
Mhm.
video quality very low. God damn.
Is it the same username as your name or just Joe Winko? Or
Well, I think it's what is my username on there? Yeah, Joe Winko forever.
okay, Geographic. I'm going to find that.
Damn.
Joe Winko. Winko.
Yeah,
Ever.
I really had to
Let's see,
reduce
am I
that.
finding it?
Yeah, I was just watching one of the videos I posted and the quality of the video had to reduce it like drastically to get it on the site. That's messed up.
That's weird. It's not result. I put Joe Winko forever. It's not. Is it like a different spelling forever? Like.
Oh,
Um,
number four and then ever. It's all one word. No
oh,
spaces or
okay.
underscores.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Uh, okay, yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
Uh, Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the quality on my videos that I posted, they really reduced it down. Damn. Hope you can. Are you able to upload HD videos there now? Might be able to.
I think. I think you have to have like supposed to do that.
You have to have what to do that?
You have subscribers to do that.
Oh,
I think
okay.
yeah. If you go to the community, first community, they tell you like updates about it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to find cause they did update something about the guidelines. Let me find it.
I wouldn't mind Joyful
Screenshotted it.
Leader.
Okay,
Yeah.
is it this one?
And hi Vinlove, Anton, Hansibukia. Uh, sorry I forgot to give you a shout out. Well, I think I did actually. Yeah, I did actually,
I
now that I
just a
remember it.
little.
Mhm.
Mm,
I hope you get on that.
Elo.
I hope you get on that show that you posted an audition video for. Seriously. Forgot
Uncle.
the specifics of it, but I remember seeing that on one of your YouTube videos, Vinlove.
Oh yeah, I found it. I found it. I found the which is the guidelines on here. Let me see, Winkley. So about the written guide should be so okay. Oh, I'm dyslexic and very easy to understand. They try to appeal to different many types of people as possible. Please try to follow the few rules we have, and you won't get in trouble. The rules. Written is not a shock website. Don't upload something shock on real life war, like violence and stuff like
Yeah.
that, like a documentary or a whole video. Wait, no, they say this. However, if it contains in another work where proper content is given, like a documentary or a whole video, then it's allowed.
Oh, I see.
So, it says like you know, I'm gonna say corn, you know,
Yeah.
especially on videos are not allowed. The same counts for animation. As
Yeah.
long as yeah um it the nudity isn't focused on the video, it's allowed. Don't spam the site either with text uploads. Advertising is allowed as long it's isn't. I can't. I'm just dyslexic, okay? I'm exposing myself. Um, don't upload videos showing animals,
Oh yeah. Well,
mistreated. Yeah.
it's all right, really. I mean, like I think like when I first signed up for that site, it was way back in 2021. They might have updated it now. The videos that I saw posted on there, they seem to have like better quality now. I mean, in terms of what they look like. I'll try re-uploading all those videos over again. I mean,
I'm not gonna the rest. I'm just gonna send it to you. Let me
okay.
see.
Yeah.
Do I send it to you? Do I add you as friend
What?
to send it to you? Do I add you as a friend on Discord or?
Aren't we already friends on Discord? Oh yeah. Um, Wait a second. No, that's not you. Hold on one sec.
With you?
Yeah, I haven't got your friend request on Discord at all.
Oh, yeah. Do I send it?
I think I sent you a friend request actually. Let me send it
Let's
again.
see. It's pinning. Let's see.
All right, I sent you a friend
Oh yeah.
request.
Okay. Yeah.
What were you trying
Yeah.
to send me?
The rules.
Oh, the terms and conditions? Oh, I could just see those for
Yeah.
myself actually.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. It does have like things. It's not allowed there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's exactly like YouTube, really. I'll try
Yeah.
posting on there again later.
Yeah. You should customize your channel because it's also good for like a era of YouTube the channel.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks just like the old YouTube from 2005, really, back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I think it's cool how they
Yeah.
got it that way, really. YouTube
Yeah.
is
For
just
real.
I just think YouTube is really stupid on how strict their rules are. Like, I can't talk
Mhm.
about like X-rated stuff without like, well, I posted one video about this one priest who was basically tricking guys into having sex with him.
For
I
God.
mean, and I mean, in lack of better terms, ways of explaining that. And
Mhm.
I actually I did a video of me talking about how I wish he was my priest, and they took it down. And like they didn't like it would have been okay if they age restricted it, but they just straight up took it
Oh.
down, and that pissed me off really. The reason
Joe.
why, huh?
No, I was like, wait, you said that about the priest. Oh my gosh, Joe.
Yeah, like the reason why like I don't age restrict my videos is because when you age restrict a video, like it makes it very difficult for it to be found and for it to get views and everything because it doesn't show up under the search results or anything. But I think they might have changed the rules on that now. Yeah, so yeah, if I pretty sure if I would have age restricted it, it wouldn't have gotten taken down. I could be wrong about that though. I did one video about this one crazy guy who's been calling me for 10 years saying
Oh my
that
god.
well, he hasn't been saying that he was in love with me, but saying that he like wants me and everything and a lot of
Oh,
other X-rated stuff. But like
like,
he
I just,
never gets together with me in person. Yeah,
that's
my
weird.
gay male wannabe stalker isn't obsessed enough. Joe Winko talk. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh,
It got
I saw parts of it. I saw parts of it.
yeah, it was the one I did back
Yeah.
in November 23rd, 2024. I literally
Mhm.
have his name written all over my God damn. I forgot about that. Oops. But I was just saying, God damn, I forgot about that. I literally had his name written all over my body in that video. Gosh. And, he just got really annoying because like he was just sending me a bunch of like messages and calling me over and over again whenever he was in the mood, but didn't actually want to get together with me in person. One person
That's
actually,
weird.
I mean, I thought it was stupid, really. Obviously, when you hear the guy talk, he obviously sounds crazy. A lot of people told me that he sounds like because I played one message that he left for me. He actually wanted me to do a YouTube video about him and I and everything. He I played one message that he left for me, one of his crazy messages that he left for me, saying that he can't really say it in this live stream, honestly, because it's a bit X-rated. A lot of people were claiming that he sounds like a Nigerian scammer, and I was like, no, that's really him. Him and I got together in person. Guy's just
You're,
nuts. He's not crazy
yeah.
enough. I mean, because if he actually came to Florida and wanted to be my lover and everything, I would be his lover. I don't know what the hell is his problem, and it's upsetting, really. I mean, but that's
Okay,
the, huh?
that's that's the thing that he wants. He said he wants is I am in love with you. I want to be with you forever.
He doesn't say
Like
stuff like that. He doesn't
no.
say, no, he doesn't say, I'm in love with you, I want to be with you forever. He says that he, like, wants to do stuff with me, and it's the same, it's the stuff that I'm into, honestly. But I mean, that's all he talks about. He doesn't say that he like loves me or anything. I had to literally ask him to tell me that he loves me, but he gets like uncomfortable saying, that's another fucking stupid thing. He gets uncomfortable saying that to me on the phone
Yeah.
for some stupid
Yeah.
reason. I don't know what the hell his problem is, but I mean,
Red flag, Joe. It's a red flag.
yeah, but he's been like
Eh,
blowing up my phone for the past 10 years. I mean, that's the closest thing
eh,
I have to an obsessive lover
eh,
that I've been looking for. I mean, that's the closest that I have, but I want someone who actually wants to meet me in person,
eh,
and
Yeah.
that's closest I'm able to find, and it pisses me off. But yeah, is there someone else
eh,
here?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, there is.
yeah.
Oh, hey,
There's
Joyful
a
Leader.
little hill,
Hey,
and
I was gonna say real quick. I was gonna say it doesn't really sound like he loves you. It sounds like he just kind of wants to like use you for his own needs.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty
The
much. I mean,
expectation. Yeah.
well, the thing with him is his needs line up with mine, but he doesn't want to like make it real, and he's been calling my phone for the past 10 years, like off and on, but it's been going on for
Mhm.
10 years, sending me
I
a
mean,
bunch of erotic emails and everything, which I do
at least he's
enjoy, and
consistent.
huh?
Mhm.
At least he's consistent.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the closest thing I have to consistency. That's literally the
Yeah.
closest thing I have to consistency. It seems like he just wants to like talk about it on the phone and everything, doesn't want to actually make it real, but he keeps sending me like
Yeah.
screenshots of plane tickets that he's going to get, that he plans on coming down to Florida and spending a few nights with me. He never does it. He never does it.
Yeah.
And
So he's basically all talk and no action.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yep,
Oh yeah.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Easy.
yeah, which is usually what I run into. It's just like with this case, it seems like he just keeps coming back. Usually, when a guy is all talk and no action, once he flakes on me and cancels on me, he goes away for good and never comes back. But this guy keeps coming back, but he doesn't go through on anything. The whole reason why I posted that video was to show that I wanted a crazy obsessive guy to become my lover, someone like him. Except
Mhm.
except they're actually real, except they actually want to meet me for real, but I
Mhm.
haven't found that at all despite so
Yeah.
many goddamn posts and so many goddamn videos I have. I mean, how many videos do I have uploaded so far on my YouTube channel? I
Over
have
1,000, I
like
believe.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Thousands, maybe.
Almost two. I'm approaching 2,000. It says
Oh.
Damn.
1.7K videos uploaded. God damn. Well,
Pretty
yeah,
You know
sick
what's
though.
also insane? It's been 10 years since you released, or nearly 10 years since you released Friday the 13th Part 2, your most popular video.
I love that one.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep, this
classic.
summer. Yeah, I'm coming up on the anniversary of that. Yeah, and
Okay.
the ironic thing is that's actually my most viewed video
I think it
on,
almost has 1,000,000.
yeah, it does. It's the only video that I don't voice act in, that you don't hear my voice in at all, and I'm like, oh wow, that's the most viewed video, the one that I'm not in at all. Okay.
I'm sure even if you voiced it, still would have gotten 1,000,000.
Yeah, it still probably would have.
It's just irony. Laughing at
Yeah,
you.
I mean,
it is
people
my most
love
viewed
Friday the
video
13th.
on YouTube. Yeah, like it's almost at 1 million views. Well, it has a long way to go till it has 1 million. 909,000 views, but
You'll get
gosh,
there.
yeah.
Imagine hitting that kind of view count with every single video you made. That like
That'd be sick.
consistency in YouTube, you got to go hard on it. that
That's 'cause
whether
the
you're
algorithm is, like,
enjoying it or
brutal.
not.
It's
It
yeah,
is.
it's because the algorithm is brutal. That's why, like, because I post like all different kinds of stuff on just one channel. Like a lot of the really famous YouTubers, they post like different videos on spread out across different channels. Something I considered doing, but it would be too difficult to manage. Don't want to have to do all that. That would get annoying, really. Like have one channel
Yeah.
for my Joe Winko talks, have one channel for my adventure videos, have one channel for my gaming live streams, have one channel for my Sims 2 scary movies. That would get annoying, really. I mean, might consider it. I mean,
Multitasking.
just
That's a lot to manage too.
it is,
Mhm.
really. I mean, even with my Joe Winko talks, I talk about different stuff in every single episode of Joe Winko talk. So that's the stupid thing about it, really, that the fucking YouTube algorithm works like that. I wish YouTube would go back to the way it was back in 2005, like where they didn't have algorithms back then. How it would work is they would show you videos according to like similar tags on your videos. It wouldn't like purposely show you like um wouldn't purposely have like a damn algorithm or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an annoying thing about YouTube, honestly, that gets on my nerves. I hope they just get rid of the fucking algorithm. You never know, they might actually do it, but yeah.
That'd be so nice.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks being a small YouTuber nowadays.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess if you're
not
trying to make
easy.
I mean, I guess if you're trying to make money off of it, I mean, it can. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not really all into the whole view count, honestly. I mean, yeah, I like for people to watch my videos, and I wish my videos would get more views because I put a lot of effort into them, quite a bit of effort
Yeah.
into them, more than people think. Every single video I posted on YouTube, they're all edited by myself. No one else edits them at all. They usually get like around like 200 to some of them get more views, but they usually get like 100, 200, or 300 views, and then they go into oblivion. And yeah, but
Speaking of Oblivion, did you see the teasers for the remake that they're gonna be making for Oblivion?
I had no clue it was
Getting a remake, that's pretty cool.
I had no clue about that either. Gosh.
Yeah, there's memes all over it.
Wow.
Not
They
not
tell me
sure if
it's
it's
good.
100% like so because teasers it's either true or not when coming to teasers, but you know you never know. That'd be really cool, especially since on a new engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a video of me telling people not to get the Sims 4 Legacy Edition because it doesn't work right, really.
Wait, Sims 2?
Yeah, well, not Sims 2.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the Sims 2 and Sims 1 Legacy Edition. That's what I meant to say.
Okay. I
Yeah, my bad.
did bought that. I did bought that, and it only worked for 3 days.
Yeah.
It still works fine just for me. I was talking with Joe about it a couple of days ago. The Sims 1 and 2 both work completely fine for me. I don't know if it's because my PC's pretty like hardcore, but the only Sims game that doesn't really work for me is The Sims 3, and that's because they're still running on that old engine.
Yeah.
That's weird because the Sims Legacy Edition that I got, it didn't work at all for me. But I'm already able to play like the Sims 1 and the Sims 2 on my computer, because I have the original Sims 1 disc still from the complete collection that I got a long time ago. So those work perfectly fine. But the whole Sims Legacy Edition, it wasn't working at all when my grandma got it for me off of Steam. We were able to get a refund though, but that pissed me off how that didn't work. Why would they make promises that this game is going to run, and then there's a lot of people saying that it doesn't work at all for them and that it keeps
They're
crashing and
probably
everything
gonna
like
release
that.
patches.
They better release patches for it. It would have been cool if it actually
far-
worked, but yeah.
So far, according to what I know, they've released only 4 patches for each of them.
Yeah.
I wish they released a Legacy collection for The Sims 3.
You would think that they would have, but I think more time has to pass for that. I mean, that game came out it came out a long time ago now that I think of it. Huh?
Probably 5 more years.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got like The Sims 3 and all of his expansion packs off of what was it? It was like off of eBay. Like they had all the Sims 3 and all of its expansion packs for sale, like in a download that I got off of eBay, and it worked perfectly fine. I have The Sims 3 and all of its expansion packs. I haven't done a Sims 3 live stream in a long time, but I have to install it on my new computer all over again, which shouldn't take long though. But
Wait, you got a new computer?
yeah, like it was actually back in 2024. Yeah, sometime around 2024, like summer of 2024. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. I was running out of space in my other one, but I keep all my stuff backed up on like multiple hard drives all the time. But yeah.
Internal hard drives, like those little chip-looking things, or
Well,
external?
external hard drives. They're the larger ones like do I have one on me? I mean, I keep all mine plugged in, but I don't have one that's not
I need
plugged
some more
in.
hard drives for my computer, but as soon as I get better at internet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My friend's brother, because my Sims 3, like last year, like it didn't work. I don't know why. He helped me fix my Sims 3, so it works. He was gonna fix my Sims 2, but my friend's brother was walking, so I'm like, okay. And you don't mind her if her brother's available to help me with Sims 2.
The
Yeah.
one Sims 2 that they released, that the downloadable one that the fans patched, it actually works better. I didn't never had any problems with that. Works better than the whole like Sims Legacy edition that they released. You would think that the one they released on Steam would have worked better, but no, the one that you can download that's already patched is the one that works best, really.
Yeah. Yeah. How's like Tim's the EA has fallen. It's like it's so unfair. And
There
like
we go.
that's why people want other live streaming role. Cause people really want it like Enzoid. I want Enzoid already, but they deleted. Oh yeah, but it's gonna come back. It's gonna come. I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I've actually heard about that they were planning on making other life simulator games. And what did you say
Yeah.
that one was called again? It was Enzo or something like that?
Enzoid. Wait, I should type it. Enzoid. And so I'm just stuck there. Okay, Enzoid. It's a South Korean life simulator.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I
mhm.
remember reading about that. Well, actually, I remember seeing like the videos for it online. I thought it seemed really cool, really.
Oh,
I hope.
I played. No, I didn't play the demo. I literally put a demo for the to create your character inside character. I did that and I uploaded it on YouTube. I uploaded on YouTube. It's fun. It was like a little hard at first, but I made this actress. Her name's Daphne King. She played X-23 Logan's daughter, and I was like, oh my god, it looks like her. Yeah,
Oh,
these are.
interesting.
I have a video. I didn't upload it on YouTube, but let's see. I think I have
Didn't
it.
know that they released a demo that you can actually create like a character in. I mean, I hope it's moddable like The Sims 2 was, like The Sims 2 is.
What game?
Um,
Enjoyed. Enjoyed.
Android. And wait, it's called,
En-
what is it again?
Speaking of Android?
Android? Oh, yeah, I forgot what its
Zoid.
name was.
Enjoyed.
Enzoid. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, thought it seemed cool. Hopefully it's like easily as moddable as Sims 2 is, or easier to mod than The Sims 2. I was able to get my red pointy bandana in Kenshi, and in The Sims 1, and in Sims 2, and Sims 3, and Sims 4, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. But I wasn't able to get it into... Haven't figured it out for any of the Elder Scrolls games at all. The one I tried getting it into was well, actually someone did get it into Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but it still has some errors and they didn't fix it at all. So I'm gonna try modding it into the Elder Scrolls Oblivion myself, either into Oblivion or Skyrim. I haven't played Skyrim in a while. I also never did a live stream of me playing Morrowind either. Was planning on that. I do plan on playing. Do plan on trying to play. Well, I do plan on doing a gaming live stream for Kenshi later on. Was going to like edit the. I was gonna do like a new start of playing Kenshi because I had like earlier I was doing the Joe Winko the Chosen one. That's where I'm the only one with my 255 stats. But the messed up thing is my characters kept dying because their stats were too low, and that was taking the fun out of the game. I don't like for my characters to die at all. I usually always hack their stats up to 255. Gonna keep doing that, but I was gonna start like a new playthrough for Kenshi, honestly. I was gonna do that today. Might do that later on. But I'm gonna continue this stream for just a bit longer before I do that. Really.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should include Elon Musk on my Kenshi team. Really, because I just thought it was messed up how he got access to everyone's information and also the Nazi salute thing that he did. I thought that was messed up also.
People are saying, because he's like on the spectrum that he was stimming. He got excited. He was stimming. That's what people say.
Yeah, but yeah, you know what?
Uh,
That's what a lot of people were saying. Yeah, he is autistic, but like people were claiming,
Elon
"Oh,
Musk.
what?"
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So am I, but I never did a Nazi salute. I know that that's not a.
I don't know if he did the Nazi salute. People said that's a Roman salute, and like many other people did it, like Hillary, Biden, Trump, Kamala, like all the upper people. Like I don't know if it's like many. There are many names for many type of salutes, and all of them look the same to many people.
Well, there was one video that I was watching where like a lot of people were, it caused a lot of controversy, and one person was talking about how he did the salute, and she's like, but he never denied that it was a Nazi salute, though. That's what one girl said who did a video on it, and I was like, you know what, he really never did. I mean, if I accidentally did something that looked like a Nazi salute, I'd be like, oops, that was not meant to be a Nazi salute. That's what I'd be saying. But yeah, exactly.
Can I tell you the story? Wait, can I tell you the story? When I was like, how old I was? Maybe 15. I went to Wendy's with my sister and like family friends, and because I do like STEM. I do the stretch out my stuff, and I stand up and I was like stretching myself. My sisters thought I was doing the Nazi salute. Like no, I was stimming because it was yeah. She thought I did that. I'm like no, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was looking at the salute, legitimately, seeing as Elon Musk is also autistic, I think he was just doing like a random salute just to be a badass. I don't know. Like
Yeah, it could be.
seeing Elon doing a Nazi salute, I don't know. It's just that isn't him, you know?
Yeah.
That's not something he would do.
Yeah. I shouldn't hold it against him, honestly. I mean, yeah.
I mean, the love story of Joe Winko involving Elon Musk, it's got to be canon in some way.
Oh yeah. I mean, the reason why honestly, like, I was gonna do a video about this. The reason why I started to like Elon Musk so much is because I was posting pictures of my gay love spell petitions on Twitter, and basically those are a bunch of handwritten pages of me writing about how a crazy obsessive guy falls madly in love with me and becomes my lover and partner, which is something that I absolutely want to have happen in real life, and they're all supposed to manifest in real life. One person who follows me on Twitter actually started commenting on those posts and started telling me that man is going to be Elon Musk, Joe Winko. And at that time, I didn't know who Elon Musk was, and I was just like, Elon Musk, who's that? So then I Google searched his name and I saw the pictures of him, and I was like, oh, that's him. He's cute. And then it kind of grew on me after a while because they kept commenting that over and over again, and I kept imagining that over and over again. And that's kind of how I got a thing for Elon Musk, honestly. And the weird thing
Talk
is,
to
yeah,
you can. There's an app called Spicy Chat, and you can talk with Elon Musk that
yeah,
way.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I definitely remember hearing about that, really. I mean, I wouldn't want the real. Admittedly, I was gonna say this in a video, but I'll say it now. Admittedly, I wouldn't want the real Elon Musk to fall in love with me at all because like I mean I did one video about this like if I ever when not if but when I finally find my obsessive lover, I don't really plan on showing him in any of my YouTube videos at all because my YouTube videos are supposed to be starring me, not anyone else. But when I finally do, you won't see him in my YouTube videos at all because my YouTube videos are starring me and no one else. Just what will happen is well, one, I'll stop complaining about not having a lover and partner. Two, my episodes of Joe Winko Talk will be done in a brand new bedroom that you guys won't recognize and without explanation. Like when I moved to, right now I'm in my vacation home bedroom that my adoptive parents got. When I moved away to Volusia County, Florida, I said in my first videos here that my adoptive parents finally got me out of Clearwater and now I'm living in Volusia County. But if I just
A shitty
suddenly am,
place.
huh?
That was a shitty place.
It was. But when I finally find like my obsessive lover and partner and he wants to spend like tons of time with me and I start doing my YouTube videos like at his place instead, you guys will just notice that all my new episodes of Joe Winko Talk are being done in a brand new bedroom that you guys do not recognize at all. But I don't really say anything about it. I don't say how I got there or where I'm at or anything. That's when you guys finally realize, oh, wait a second, he must have found his obsessive lover and partner by now. That's why he's in a brand new bedroom that we don't recognize at all. And also, my videos will start getting done on. I like to believe that they would. I like to believe I would start doing my videos on more of a regular basis, really. I mean, could be wrong about that though. I mean, because, and don't really, there's a way that ties into me finding an obsessive lover and partner, but I don't really want to make this an X-ray. I don't want to get too X-rated on that, honestly.
Yeah.
But if you've seen my Helps Me Concentrate episode of Joe, okay, I had to say that. If you've seen my Helps Me Concentrate episode of Joe Winko Talk, but that's what I mean by that. But yeah, that also, and that's how you guys will know. Basically, I stopped complaining about how I can't find a lover and partner. You also will stop seeing this symbol on my body so much, and you stop seeing the manifestation videos that I've been posting. I need to post more of those, actually. I haven't really been posting that many. Also, my episodes of Joe Winko Talk they'll stop being about sexual stuff because the whole reason why I talk about sexual stuff in my episodes of Joe Winko Talk is to attract someone, honestly. Yeah, that's absolutely the case. They'll stop being about sexual stuff, and stop being about like, I mean, I still will
You
do
ever
the
figure out,
huh?
sorry for changing the subject. Did you ever figure out who was the person that was doing that sound effect with what's his name?
I don't know who that is, but my videos
No,
will stop being about sexual stuff, and yeah, that's basically it, really. So that's how you'll
well,
know.
fingers
But what were you
crossed.
saying? Yeah, fingers crossed. But what were you
Yeah.
saying?
Jason Bourne or whatever his name was. You were talking and the sound effect kept playing. What was that?
What video was that again?
It was like nearly an hour ago. Like there
Oh,
was like a
was
sound effect
that?
happening.
Oh, I think that was when I was checking my sound effect on, I mean, no, that was when I was checking my live stream on BitChute. It started playing a video about Chuck Norris, I think.
Well, for
Yeah.
Valentine's, man, like you don't. The thing is that sometimes, and I don't know what it's like in your shoes since you've been looking for a while, way longer than any of us.
Yeah.
But I like to enjoy the free single life, because
So
once you like, once you start dating, you have to choose more of your partner than your friends, because
I
the
actually
only
don't.
person that wants.
Well, I was just gonna say, I actually don't have any friends at all, honestly. I mean, I still would keep doing my YouTube videos, but even nowadays, I don't really do them very often, honestly. But I still would keep doing the YouTube videos, but wouldn't be like alone so often, and that wouldn't be alone at all, really. I mean, if he's the crazy obsessive guy I'm looking for, if he is the crazy obsessive guy I'm looking for, he would want me to keep doing the YouTube videos. But yeah, just wouldn't be like complaining about being alone so often and not having a lover and partner. And that's how you would know that I finally found what I'm looking for. But yeah. Also wouldn't talk about sexual
I
stuff
believe you can
very
find it.
often. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely I will. I mean, it's luck of the draw. I mean, I just been drawing bad cards over and over again, really. Especially recently. Gosh, with that one idiot down in Fort Lauderdale, and then the other idiot who said that he would spend Valentine's Day with me, but then absolutely flaked on me. But it's luck of
yeah.
the draw. Eventually you keep drawing cards from the deck, eventually you will draw the one card you're looking for. Just takes a while. And even if I don't, this is going to sound really depressing, but even if I don't and I get really old, never find my lover and partner, and I'm on like my deathbed and like dying alone, never found my lover and partner, I'll be able to tell myself, well, at least I kept looking for it until the very end, and at least I kept trying. Because, you can't say that I don't try at all, because I virtually exhaust every single option I have available to me. I'm on tons of different dating sites, and I post tons of stuff online looking for a lover and partner here and looking for a lover and partner there. Even tried going to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. Might even try that again. I mean, that didn't go any. I mean, that was a really good idea. It was one of my friends who recommended that. That was a very good idea, really, considering the circumstances and everything, but it's just that it's just luck of the draw. You never know who's going to be there, and just those times that I went, didn't find anyone. But yeah,
So what is the favorite attribute of men that really gets your taste?
I like it when a guy has a beard and a dad bod.
Yeah, this one girl I was talking to, she was like, you got to be clean shaven all the way.
Not for Joe Winko.
Not
I
for
mean,
Joe Winko.
I mean, I'm the one who
Keeping
likes,
my beard.
like, I'm the one who likes being clean shaven, really. I mean, but not for me. I mean, well, it's the other guy's choice, honestly. If he doesn't want to have a beard, then I mean, I'd be like, oh, well, okay then. I mean, if he's bald, I do like bald guys. I do like bald guys, but I do like guys with beards. But he could be
Honestly,
bald and have a beard, and then you get the best of both worlds, really. So yeah, it is possible.
Yes.
like,
And it's all for you.
I'm
Yeah,
like the opposite of clean shaven. I just have long hair and a long beard.
yeah.
I love facial hair.
I got long ass curly hair. I don't usually cut my hair that often. I hate when my hair gets cut.
I love facial
oh,
hair too,
Fair.
just not on myself at all.
No, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Now, my taste in women is if women have muscles. That is a huge turn on.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people like muscular women, to be honest.
Yeah, I would imagine
Yeah,
they do.
the term is dommy mommies.
Yep, heard
Huge.
that before.
Yeah.
Honestly, respectable.
Thank you. I have a huge crush on Rhea Ripley from WWE.
Fair enough, honestly. Like, honestly, that's also respectable.
Rhea Ripley. Let me see who that is.
RHEARIPLEY.
Oh yeah, she's pretty. I like her.
I forgot if she's Australian or British. I think she's Australian.
I'm pretty
Oh
sure she's
yeah,
Australian.
she was born in Australia. The only reason why I got
Accents are also attractive.
yeah,
What's your favorite type?
I actually don't think any accent is annoying. When I'm telling someone that they have an annoying accent, I mean it's really just because I'm trying to be an asshole, honestly. I mean I really don't find any accent annoying, but like when I'm basting someone and saying that their accent sounds annoying, it's really just that I'm just trying to be an asshole. I don't think their accent is annoying. If someone's nice, it doesn't matter what accent they talk in. I still love their accent and hearing their voice.
Does it at
But
least
yeah.
get under their skin?
I mean, I would
See, the
guess it
thing,
kind of does. I mean, it
what
depends
is
on
wrong
what
with
they're
being an
saying,
asshole?
but huh?
What's wrong with being an asshole?
Yeah,
That's just
when they
common gold right there.
yeah,
That's
when they
comedy
deserve
gold.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that one idiot from Fort Lauderdale who said, "Oh, you told me to cancel the ticket." And I was like, "No, I
Oh my
fucking
god.
didn't." I was like, "Oh my god, I was so mad about that." And he knows I didn't. He was just saying that to get a reaction out of me, but then when the reaction to that was more than he bargained for, when I started shouting at him, he was like, "Whoa, okay, okay, okay." That's when he shouldn't be such an
Yeah.
ass. And I wasn't upset that he canceled. Well, I was upset by that, but if someone else nicer came along and just took his place, then I would just like if I seriously had a crazy obsessive guy who was calling my phone over and over again, I wouldn't be writing people into my death curse books. I would just be thinking about the crazy obsessive guy over and over again because I wouldn't be on. Most of the people I write in my death curse books are an overwhelming majority of them are stupid guys I met on dating apps and dating sites who were assholes and who were jerks and who were idiots who pissed me off, really. And there's a way to stop talking to me without pissing me off. I mean, if you just like straight up stop texting me, like eventually I might actually end up forgetting about you because I'll be looking for my obsessive lover the whole entire time. But like if I talk to a guy online and he suddenly realizes that he's not interested in me at all, if he doesn't like throw it in my face like a fucking idiot, eventually I will just forget about him. I mean, I think I mentioned this guy in one of my failures of my gay love life episodes of Joe Winko Talk. There's one guy I talked to on FetLife.com, the worst site ever that should be shut down. There was one idiot I talked to on FetLife.com who lived up in Michigan, and he never would call me at all, but he always would just text me instead. And as you guys all know, I'm notorious for taking a long time to reply to text messages. He was also into some really gross stuff. I didn't read his profile until things went downhill between us, and that's when I realized, okay, he kind of did me a favor. But I was just pissed off that that was all I was able to find. But he he texted me one day and somehow I got the text message and he says, "Oh, we need to talk." And I was like, "Oh, what's this about?" I mean, I was wondering why the fuck we need to talk. Basically, he was telling me that he didn't want to talk to me anymore, that he says, "Oh, you always post online that you're looking for a lover and a partner and everything." I mean, I was just like, "Dude, you could have just called me instead. I told you I'm notorious for taking a while to reply to text messages." Literally the
Yeah.
first thing I say to every single fucking guy who gets in contact with me. And then he was like, he says, "Oh, you always doing your YouTube videos and stuff like that, but you never have time to talk at all." Dude, you never fucking called my phone. I never got a fucking phone call from you. If you want to talk to me, I have a lot of time to talk actually. If you want to talk to me, what you should do is just call my damn phone, not send me a fucking text message and expect me to reply to it right away, because if you seriously want to talk to me, you should call my phone. I get mad because I have to repeat that so many goddamn times. Even after I repeat it to a guy once, it doesn't go through his head. How many fucking times do I have to say that? And then And then he said that he didn't want to talk to me anymore. And he says, "Oh, I'm done with you,
It's
Joe."
bullying.
And I was just
They're
pissed
so
off
weird.
because I was just pissed off because I was just like, okay, why did you have to tell me that?
It
What
makes
you could
zero
have,
fucking
what you,
sense.
no, what you could have, what he could have done, he could have just stopped texting me, stopped reaching out to me, and just like stopped texting me and stopped reaching out to me, and I eventually would have just forgotten about him, honestly, because he wasn't really putting any effort in calling me at all or shit like that. And I know some people watching, like in case someone is watching this stream right now, or in case someone's watching the archive of this stream, you guys might be wondering, oh, well, Joe, did you try calling him at all? Or did you try blowing up his phone? Or did you try calling him? No, because I don't know when he's free to talk. I don't know if he likes, obviously, he doesn't like talking on the phone. Otherwise, he would have fucking called me. And I would have said, like, I would have been like, I don't know when he's free to talk, when he's able to talk, when I can call him or shit like that. He never said any of that, really. I mean, I told him, I mean, if he would have said, "Oh, Joe, you can call me anytime," then I would have called him. Yeah, I would have called him, honestly. I mean, if he was calling me, but I mean, I'm the one who's looking for the obsessive lover, honestly. That's the thing. I remember, yeah, you know what, that's the thing. Like if a guy was in all honesty, the guy has to make the first move, really. He has to show, I mean, if a guy really wants to be with me, he's going to end up being with me. Like, if he's calling my phone over and over again and is hell bent on being with me and wants to meet me and is actually coming to Florida to meet me or sending me a train ticket or bus ticket to wherever he lives to come visit him, well, especially if he's doing that, he's definitely going to have me come visit him, definitely going to have me come meet him. Yeah, every now and then a guy might reach out to me at the wrong time, at a time I can't get away and make bad timing, and then like they just get mad and say, "Oh, you can't come visit me. I'm going to cut contact with you." And then I'm like, "Dude, if you could have just waited a couple weeks later, I could have came to visit you." That doesn't happen very often, but that's a stupid thing. I mean, if you make eventually, if a guy ever became serious, when a guy does become obsessed with me and wants to be my lover and wants me to be with them, He's he's gonna have me be with him, assuming that like
Mhm.
he respects all my sexual limits and everything, and assuming that we like match all that, he's gonna have me be with him. I mean, if he's like calling my phone enough, eventually he's gonna call my phone at a good time, at the right time. Like that's the thing, but it's just it's just stupid. It's just bad luck. That's really the reason why I haven't found anyone. I haven't attracted just don't have the right guy watching my videos yet. I posted my Discord username, and how many videos have I done so far? I've been uploading like a lot of shorts on YouTube, but let me see how many I've done so far. I mean, I've been doing those. Oh wait, yeah, I posted some of them back in 2024. So how many was that? One, two, three, four. Okay, that's five. So 5, 10, 15. Oh, only 15 of them so far? Roughly 20 to 15 of them. But that's like within the first month, though. I'm gonna post more. Might repeat going to end up repeating myself in some of them. But yeah, that's the thing. I have my Discord username in all those damn videos, and I haven't got a friend request from any guy on Discord yet. Only because the right guy hasn't seen my videos yet. That's the only reason why. Because if you were able to show those videos to every single guy on Earth, if it was possible to show those videos to every single guy on Earth, you would find at least one guy who would be a match. And I only need one. And you don't, so, but the thing is, it's impossible to show it to every single guy on Earth. But you don't need to show it to every single guy on Earth. You just need to show it just need to make sure the one guy who's a match for me finds the videos. That's really all that matters, really. But yeah, it's luck of the draw. Eventually, you end up drawing a good card. But yeah.
There's always someone out there for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just obviously haven't found them yet. Just been having horrible luck so far. Just upset that so much time has passed and haven't found
Yeah.
it yet.
It's
But yeah, and
it's
I
a
talk.
trial and error process.
It is. It is. It is.
I was gonna say that they keep like I was gonna say this. Why you straight up to call you, but they text you instead because you're not good at replying to texting. I think it's ridiculous. It's literally on them, to be honest.
They're just trying to be difficult. That's my best guess. I
Yeah.
mean, I think they
Mhm.
they're like, "Oh, I don't like calling." I mean, there's so many guys who do that a lot, who just tell me that they don't like to call at all, honestly, and that always pisses me off. Like nowadays I evolved to the point where if I'm talking to a guy online, I mean, just like there's one idiot who added me on Discord, not from my YouTube videos. He didn't add me on YouTube he didn't add me on Discord because he saw one of my shorts on YouTube. He was a guy who replied to one of my personals posts on Reddit. I had no idea what the fucker looked like because he didn't send me a face picture at all, but that really doesn't matter at all. He was just messaging me and typing to me on Discord whenever he got bored. Definitely was not obsessive. Definitely was not obsessive. Definitely was not obsessive. Definitely was not obsessive. But he was just typing to me on Discord whenever he got bored. I don't know. I guess he was trying to act like he wanted to become my lover and partner or something, or that he just wanted to hook up with me or some shit like that. And then I told him that he should voice call me because he was sending me messages. And I know that that was not my first time telling him because I usually tell that to someone right away. I told him that he should voice call me because I'm notorious for taking a while to reply to messages. And then he types back, LOL, oh, don't worry, I'll just accept that you take a while to reply to text messages because I hate voice calling and never want to voice call at all. Guess what I did after I got that message from him?
What?
I blocked
What?
him.
Block him. Block the quad. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, you know
Nice.
what? It's not going to go anywhere. Let me just block him. I mean, and he was only in his 30s, so he was too young anyway. I mean, I don't get along with millennials at all.
You said you like Gen X specifically, right?
Yeah, Gen X, that's what I prefer. Someone
Yeah.
born in 1979 or earlier.
Okay, so that was an easy dodge anyway for you.
Yeah. I mean, like if a millennial guy really does like me and like, "Oh, I'm a millennial, but I still like Joe Winko. I'll call him on the phone. I'll have time to talk to him. I'll have time to meet him and everything like that." Then, I mean, it's not like it's a hard limit, really, or even if a guy is younger than I am, as long as he's 18 years old or older, but and he still likes me and wants to be with me and everything, I'll still talk to him though, but I mean, yeah, like I prefer a guy who's older,
So,
honestly, but yeah, what?
the way that I see it is that like I think it should matter. You once told me by the person, because I'm like you. I like girls older than me, but like only by a few years, because you know I want her to look good. Obviously, if I do too old, then she's gonna die, and then you'll be alone again. You know.
Not necessarily. I mean, say like favorite age for a guy is like, I like guys in their 50s the most, like old enough to be my dad. So a guy in his 50s, that would be old enough to be his dad, my dad, Gen X. Guy born in the 1970s. I was born in 1995, but I prefer a guy born in the 1970s. Chances
Yeah.
are, and also, you never know when someone's going to die. I mean, young people die all the
Sure.
time. Some
Yeah.
people live till 120, and especially with me casting like,
Carter
huh?
or Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, how old was Jimmy Carter? Wasn't he like 100 or
He,
something?
he
Let me look him up. Oh yeah, he was 100. Yeah.
What happened? Oh,
is
he's back. Return.
sorry. He's 100 years old. He literally died not even a week after his 100th birthday. He died at
Yeah.
100 years old.
I sure as hell,
Ew.
what I know, I'm sure as hell not gonna live to 100. Don't want to live till I'm 100. I mean, like, so yeah, that's the thing. And plus, I like it when a guy is old. I mean, I like for a guy to look old. I don't like young looking guys. I like it. I want a guy who looks older than I do. I want a guy who looks older than I do. And a guy who's younger than I am can look
So,
older than I am. But like, if you guys ever heard of Daniel Larson?
I know
Heard-
Larson.
I've heard
Yeah.
of Daniel Bryan.
You ever?
Yeah, the guy from
Daniel Larson. Yes.
yeah. How about him?
You know who he is, Captain IGC? Daniel Larson.
Please remind me.
I mean, just look him up on. Yeah, just look him up. Just Google search Daniel Larson.
Okay. I think
Daniel
I might.
Larson.
Let me look him
know.
up.
See.
He sounds
He's
familiar.
not. He's
Type
not
in TikTok after his
Send-
name. That will show you
he-
the specific
he's
Daniel Larson.
Okay, because I was looking at like some dude who does cancer research.
Oh yeah, that's not
I know.
him. I mean, he has done controversial stuff. I mean, he's like kind of crazy and
How old is
mentally.
he?
He's younger than I
Oh
am.
my god!
Oh, that guy.
He's younger than I am. I mean, if you look through enough of his
Are you
pictures,
serious?
he's younger than I am. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Good
Dude,
goddamn.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
I've seen that dude
He
before.
looks like
he does not take good care of himself. Yeah. I actually
Looks
feel
like
really
He looks
sorry.
like-
from Malcolm in
he,
Middle.
he legit looks like Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Damn.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The eyes, the wrinkles, the head. My
I mean, if a guy is
It's a
younger
pretty
than I
hilarious
am,
comparison.
I was just gonna say, if a guy is younger than I am and he looks like that, I mean, I'd be like, whoa, okay then, yeah, whoa, he does look really old. Well,
Wow.
I like guys who look old, have lines on their face, look older than I do, especially like if a younger guy, like, because I get insecure about my age because I'm 29, but if a younger guy looks older than I do, it makes me feel less insecure about my age. Like, I remember there was this one guy. This was like last summer when I was 28. This one guy from Georgia was messaging me and talking to me. He was 25 and he doesn't talk to me anymore. He got bored and moved on, and I didn't get mad or write him in the death curse book either because he just stopped texting me. I usually don't put death curses on younger guys at all, but he was telling me that he was 25, lives up in Georgia. He saw my profile. He likes the way I look in all my pictures and everything. He thought I was handsome and he wanted to meet me. He was going to send me a bus ticket up to Georgia to come visit him. And then I was like, oh, he's only 25. Okay, I prefer men who are older. And he wanted to video call me, and he video called me. And then I was like, whoa, okay, he's not older than I am, but I didn't say this. I obviously didn't say this out loud, but I was like, okay, he's not older than I am, but he definitely does look older than I do. I mean, I don't think he ever touched a jar of retinol in his life. Probably doesn't know what retinol is, but I was like, okay, all right. I don't mind. He looks older than I do. So yeah, that's really the thing.
Is it
That's crazy.
what?
Oh
probably-
my gosh.
My best guess is that he never touched retinol in his life and never touched sunscreen in his life. So yeah, he
Gosh.
definitely looked older than I do. But I thought he was really cool. I thought he was handsome too. I mean, he looked old for his age, but he did look really old. But that was a positive thing. I liked him. I thought he looked handsome. But he got bored of me really fast, and then that's usually the case with. Yeah,
Do you tell him about your YouTube channel, or do you always leave that out?
Oh, I never leave that out. I usually mention that right away, but I think I probably forgot to mention it. Yeah.
Because if he saw you were famous, he would have been
not necessarily
going over to you immediately.
Not necessarily, actually.
Oh.
That was another thing I was planning on talking about in some of my YouTube videos. There's kind of a stigma to YouTubers, especially with all the stuff that what's his name? It's either Jake Paul or Logan Paul has done. Like when he went to Japan and was doing like a lot of crazy stuff. I mean,
That was Logan Paul. Yeah, making fun of the suicide forest.
Yeah, there was that one, and also he was doing a lot of other stuff in Japan, like throwing stuff at people's cars and everything. He went to the pawn shop and bought a Game Boy and then broke it and then came back in and said, "Oh, there's something wrong with this Game Boy." And I thought that was a messed up move. But there's kind of a stigma to YouTubers. People think that people who have YouTube channels like making people's lives miserable and get off on it and everything. I mean, that's not It's not what I do,
It's just
really.
people with blonde hair. People with blonde hair. That's just it.
Yeah, those guys from like Vine who were on
Brown
Vine all
hair,
the time.
brunettes will always be better than blondes. That's just a fact, people.
Oh, okay then. But like, yeah, but there's kind of like a stigma to YouTubers. Like I remember when I was on a Greyhound bus a long time ago, and I told there's this one girl I was sitting next to who I was talking to. I told when I like she was really nice and really friendly at first, until I mentioned to her that I had a YouTube channel, and that's when she was like, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel?" And she was like, "Oh, okay then." And like then all of a sudden
Wow.
she like pulled a 360 and I was like, "Whoa, okay then." So there is a stigma to YouTubers, honestly, when they
A
like
bad
sometimes,
name.
huh?
Like Logan Paul and those people gave a bad name for the
Yeah.
YouTubers.
Yeah, they did. They
Mhm.
did. They did. They think that YouTubers like causing trouble and doing stuff like that, and yeah, but that's honestly not true. When I'm doing a YouTube video somewhere, yeah, the weirdest thing about me is my outfit, but I'm not there to cause trouble. I mean, usually I'm extremely respectful and so in most places. The only exception would be when I tried summoning the tornado to hit the church, but they're the ones that threw the
Oh,
first punch with that one. They're the ones that threw the first punch. I was only there to talk about how cool the Jesus Christ statue was, and plus it said it was an open. And plus, there was nothing that said that that was private property at all. There were no signs saying that was private property. Even if you looked it up, Solid Rock Church, it says that that's like an open place. I mean, the video is still up on TikTok if you guys want to see it. I need to post it on Instagram too, but don't
yeah.
really want to talk too much about that. But besides that, like I never do anything bad at any of the places that I do
That's
videos at,
good.
honestly. It's just me like shirtless in my videos doing a video about this, always outside usually. Like if I'm inside, I have another costume that well, sometimes I will put a shirt on sometimes, and if it's an inside place, like there was one video of me walking through a mall in Michigan. I haven't posted that yet. I still need to post that. One video of me walking around a shopping mall in Michigan. I liked it because it was like this old school 1980s shopping mall. That's kind of the atmosphere that it gave off. And yeah,
Cool.
but yeah, I mean, I hate the whole stigma that they have on YouTubers. They think that we're troublemakers and shit like that, really. I remember
I also
hmm?
you got to continue my mind.
Yeah, I remember one time I was doing a video about this tornado, the Quad State tornado. Yeah, I filmed a whole video about that back in summer of 2023. I still need to edit and post it and upload it. The one tornado that tore through Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, and Kentucky. And I was at the one town where it started at because I was going through all the towns where it struck. And one cop actually pulled over and like was asking me questions, asked to see my ID, and I was telling him about the video I was doing about the tornado that struck. He was telling me that they were getting calls that there was a guy talking to himself in the middle of the town, and it was like a small town in Arkansas with like 100, I think it was 1,000 people living in that town, and they said that he was getting calls that a guy was standing in the center of town talking to himself, and I was like, oh, I was talking to my camera and everything, and he knew right away. He's like, oh, well, you have a right here to film your YouTube video. I was just seeing what's up. Okay, bye. And I was like, oh, okay, bye. Like, usually when it's an older cop like they're like and you tell them you're doing a YouTube video there, they start asking you a lot of questions. But if it's like a younger cop, like in his 30s or younger, and you're doing a YouTube video, and if you all you have to say is, "Oh, I'm doing a YouTube video here," he's like, "Oh, okay, have fun," and then he drives off and leaves. But if it's an older
Mm-hmm.
cop, he starts asking you questions, but he still eventually drives off and leaves. He just it's just like the younger cops are more like the younger cops are more familiar with that. The older cops are wondering, okay, why is he here in this town that you never been to before doing a YouTube video? And then it's easy to explain all that, but yeah, it's funny though. But yeah,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I still need to post that video. But yeah, that
That would
was.
happen blue balls.
Oh yeah, well, and also on top of that, another thing, the whole YouTuber stigma. Like also I was just thinking about Daniel Larson again because I'm still looking at the pictures of him. I mean, I kind of understand it now, but still, like Daniel Larson, for example, I mean, it's actually really sad thinking about that, the stuff he does. Like, he pulled a fire alarm. That was hilarious.
Oil.
That was hilarious. He pulled a
Oil. Oh
fire
my god.
alarm at, Okay, now, Daniel, I'm not sure how much you guys know about Daniel Larson, but he has let's just say that he has a few screws loose. I think that's an understatement to describe him.
Mhm.
He's really influenced by his trolls. For some reason, he believes everything that they tell him, and like he's easily catfish. You know, I kind of think that I wouldn't be too sure on that now that I think of it. I mean, because the guys I talk to online, those are actually real old men who are like the stupid guy from Fort Lauderdale. I mean, the guys I talk to online are actually real old men, unless they're actually really good at catfishing. I mean, but you know, Daniel Larson, he is really gullible to what trolls tell him. Like, he went to the Olive Garden and if you watch the video of the Olive Garden incident, Daniel Larson, he does like a lot of crazy stuff and it kind of drags on for a while. He was talking about how he's putting everyone in Olive Garden under a citizen's arrest. He wasn't joking. He
Oh,
was dead serious about that. And
oh
there
my gosh.
all the employees there were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like just standing there looking. You see them looking at the camera, confused out of their minds. He's like, the
Mhm.
manager of the Olive Garden comes over to him and says, "What do you mean citizen's arrest?" He says, "Well, I got notifications that you were in the back room printing out documents of my naked photos and distributing them without my permission." And she's like, "I was?" And she didn't even try, from what I saw in the video, it didn't seem to come to her that Daniel Larson is absolutely crazy. It seemed more like
Oh.
she thought he was joking about it and like that he was just trying
Mhm.
to create a ruckus on purpose and that he was joking about it and that he knew that they weren't. But I truly do believe that Daniel Larson seriously believed that, but she wasn't like she just thought he was joking and she just kind of went off on him instead of telling him that whoever told him that was lying and just trolling and manipulating him. She just got really mad and started telling him off because she thought that he was just pranking them and stuff like that. That's the whole
Yeah.
YouTuber stigma. But then he ended up going insane. He pulled a fire. He pulled the fire
Fire alarm.
alarm.
Oh, holy cow. Oh my gosh. Holy. Oh my god.
He does a
I.
lot of crazy stuff like that, and he actually got the police called on him. He gets the
Mhm.
police called on him a lot. He dines in ditches a lot, which isn't good at all. I mean, which is bad, really, that he's doing that. But he
Yeah.
has some
Mhm.
psychological issues. He always has mental breakdowns and everything like that. Oh yeah, there's videos of him having. He was banned from going to Panera Bread because he had a severe mental breakdown. He was snapping and yelling at the guy. I don't really remember exactly what he thought was going on. But they were trying to get him to leave, and he was snapping and yelling, and they were yelling back. And I remember watching. I couldn't really watch that video because it was too sad to watch. I was just like,
Damn.
no, that's not how you calm down a crazy person. You don't yell back. You gotta talk to them calmingly and calm them down.
Yeah.
Like, if he was snapping and
Definitely.
yelling, I'd just be like, Dan, listen to me. Listen to me. Just calm down. There's no scary person following you. I think that's what he was afraid of. I would be like, Dan,
Oh
there's
shit.
no scary person out there following you. But no, the guy at the Panera Bread was just yelling back at him, trying to out yell him, and I was just like, oh god.
That's
You
never
remember that?
solved, Nutty.
Huh?
That never solved yelling at back somebody who's yelling back at you.
Yeah, he was like well, obviously they don't know how to calm down a crazy person. I mean, he's just some security guard working at Panera Bread and like but still I feel bad for Daniel Larson, all the stuff he's going through and how easily manipulated he is by the trolls. I actually tried getting
Mhm.
in contact with Daniel Larson. I was
Yeah.
following one page on TikTok, commenting on all of its videos, and I feel like a dumbass. I thought it was Daniel Larson at first, but then the page itself, even if it says that it's not Daniel Larson, and I was like, whoa, that page doesn't belong to Daniel Larson. It's just someone reposting his videos, and I didn't find that out till
Yeah.
much later. I commented on one of the videos. I was like, "This really isn't Daniel Larson?" And people were replying to me and said, "You seriously didn't notice that?" And I was like, "God, I felt like such a dumbass. That wasn't."
Oof. Oof. It's
I
fine,
mean,
dude. Oof.
I only commented on one of his streams of him getting kicked out of another place. I was calling him Danny, but he doesn't like to be called Danny. He says, "Can you guys please not call me Danny?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel." And I was trying to get in contact with him, and he's actually in jail now, and like I don't know what the hell is going to happen to him, but he was posting crazy videos saying that he wanted to like destroy the White House and stuff like that and threatening that, and then that's pretty serious. I mean, serious,
Yeah.
they take that pretty seriously even if it's
Yeah.
Daniel Larson. But he was put in prison. He's still being trolled in prison, and you know what? I should have tried. Maybe I could try writing him letters in prison, but I don't know. Daniel Larson is like too far off the wall, but he is kind of my type. I will say, well, he is. I mean, like visually, he's my type. He just needs to. I just heard that he's unhygienic, but that's something that can be taken care of. I mean, but like I felt sorry for him because he was diagnosed with I think autism, definitely. I also heard
Definitely.
schizophrenia. That was one thing I was
Mm-hmm.
diagnosed with at first, but no, I don't have schizophrenia. Like, I got examined by another psychiatrist, and she said, no, you don't have schizophrenia. The whole visions of the killer tornadoes you were having, that made sense because you were scared of dying in a tornado and everything. But Daniel Larson, he seems like really far off the wall, and I felt sorry for him. I feel like if I would have been the first one to contact him, if somehow him and I crossed paths first before he became super famous and all the crazy trolls were trolling him and everything, I feel like things would have turned out differently for him. But, I
Oh, I
mean,
was.
obviously
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
was
lucky
gonna.
enough for that, but what were you gonna
Yeah.
say?
I was gonna say this. He didn't he have, wasn't he like in a foster home when he was younger, and
Yeah,
his
his
grandma like visiting him. Yeah.
yeah, his grandma was the one taking care of him, but his grandma eventually passed away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Man.
it was sad though, and he was also obsessed with. He was also
Grace.
obs. Yep, yep.
You know,
Grace
the
Vanderwall,
single. Yeah.
a famous singer,
Yeah.
and I was mad. I was like, why can't he be obsessed with me instead?
Oh, Joe.
I actually have a blonde wig and a Marilyn Monroe dress and my red high heels. I was gonna dress in drag as Grace Vanderwall. Because if you go, let me look up a picture of Grace Vanderwall. I think she has like I have a wig shaped just like her, the hair she usually has. But
I know.
hold on,
I know who she is. I remember my mom. We used to watch American Idol, and she used to sing, and people call it like a next Taylor Swift. No, I
they
think
call her
she
what?
should be. They call her the next Taylor Swift because she was singing like Taylor Swift. I'm like, no, it helped her express herself. And I remember she was in a show on Disney Plus called Star Girl or something. Star something. I don't know.
If you look up a picture, it was one of the first pictures of her that showed up, and you look at the color of her eyes, and you look at the color of my eyes. I kind of feel like if I did the makeup right, I don't know shit about makeup, just letting you guys know. I am not good at doing makeup, but
Clowns.
if somehow I was able to do the makeup like Grace Vanderwall, I could totally pull off a drag queen Grace Vanderwall look. I was gonna take a bunch of selfies, post them on the Daniel Larson subreddits and type in everyone send this picture to Daniel Larson, tell him that I'm the real Grace Vanderwall. And with my crazy autism imagination, I was imagining everyone would be like think the pictures of me dressed up as Grace Vanderwall are hilarious. They would all be telling Daniel Larson, "Oh, Grace Vanderwall, she lives in Florida. You should go visit her, Daniel Larson." And I think every now and then, I mean, I remember he had like a whole travel arc. I mean, I'm not sure where he's based in. I think he was based in Colorado or something like that. and they actually flew him out to New York once because like a bunch of his followers raised money to give him a plane ticket, I think. But if they sent him a bus ticket to Florida and then he actually comes to Florida to meet me and I'm dressed up as Grace, I wouldn't want to be dressed up as Grace Vanderwall too much though. I mean, I'm not really into doing drag at all. I would just tell him that oh, I'm not really blonde, Daniel Larson. This is a wig, and I'm actually 6'3", and I actually was born male. But me and you are in such love with each other. Hopefully you'll be okay with that. Also, I don't want you to call me Grace Vanderwall anymore. Instead, call me Joe Winko. And this is actually what I wear instead. Put on my red pointy bandana and.
Joe, I'm gonna say this. Joe, I'm gonna say this. You know
Yeah.
she has a tooth gap. You should like make yourself have a tooth gap, like a black some people black makeup on it. So she have a tooth gap.
You know what? Yeah, she, I didn't notice the tooth gap, but she actually does. I mean, I could get some fake teeth that have a gap in them. Yeah, and then I just pull out the fake teeth and I say, "Oh, and this tooth gap is also fake. These are my real teeth. I just had the tooth gap as a gimmick, really, but I'm done with the gimmick now." And then he probably could fall. He probably would fall for that. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't know. But also, I mean, like his trolls. I mean, he had people. Daniel Larson had people who tried to help him and everything. I mean, I but it didn't go over so well, honestly. I mean, like a lot of the conditions that Daniel Larson suffers from are, as much as it kind of pains me to say this, a lot of the conditions that he suffers from are the same kind of conditions that I myself also suffer from. Except when you see a video of Daniel Larson, his are much more extreme than mine. They're much more extreme than mine. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm at least somewhat capable of logical thinking for the most part. I mean, yeah,
At
This
but
least
way.
you haven't gotten arrested.
oh yeah,
Think
I
of it
never
this
got
way,
it.
Joe. You didn't get the short end of the stick. He did.
Yeah, I mean, when it came to
That is
that,
true.
yeah. I mean, I didn't get the shortest end of the stick. I think that's a very proper.
Because I will say this,
Yeah.
Joe. That you still like if some random dude looked at you and then looked at me, he'd be like, "Yeah, Joe looks way older than you." Because I can tell that
Ouch.
you have trust no like you look younger is what I'm saying. Like
Oh,
if
okay.
anyone like what I'm saying is like as far as eyes go, everyone will be like, "Yeah, this guy looks like he's in his early 20s at best."
Aw, thank you. Yeah.
You do look younger, Joe.
Then Daniel Larson.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guys.
by a
Yeah,
long shot.
they were the
Aw.
same age as me, dude.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say you do not look 29. You look a lot younger.
Aw, thank you. I'm glad that my retinol face cream is working well. I mean, I try
I mean,
putting that stuff on often, but yeah.
if you look at videos you made like 8, 7 years ago, you still pretty much look the same. So
Thank you.
Your your age in Wolf's game, that is the canon age now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good night, James. And thank you, Philip. And I've heard about Jade Cargill. I really need to catch up on. Oh yeah, that's the wrestler girl. Yeah, but what I was gonna say was yeah, like I felt really sorry for Daniel Larson. I mean, well, ironically, I don't think I would want to be lovers and partners with a famous YouTuber like Daniel. I mean, well, he's a TikToker, not YouTube. Well, he does post stuff on YouTube, but wouldn't really,
Person,
yeah, not with a famous person. I mean, what I was always
content
imagining,
creator.
yeah, exactly. What I was always imagining was like a creepy guy who lives out in the middle of nowhere, who lives in a cabin out in the woods, watching all my videos on YouTube, grows extremely obsessed with me, wants me to be with him. Then he reaches out to me, starts contacting me, starts calling my phone, starts calling me on Discord. That would be the best thing for him to call me on. and then actually like wants to meet me, arranges to meet me, which wouldn't be difficult at all, just as long as he's respectful of my sexual limits. So that's the only thing. And then me and him end up becoming lovers and partners. I end up doing all my YouTube videos at his place. He never gets seen in any of my YouTube videos because my YouTube videos star me and not anyone else. And
Go
yeah, we
Power
live.
Rangers.
Him and I live happily ever after. But someone like Daniel Larson, I mean,
You never know.
if he really liked me, I wouldn't mind, honestly. I mean, will we get on camera together? Probably. Yeah, well, actually, yeah. I mean, he said that he
This
wanted
way,
to, huh?
Keanu Reeves, that dude didn't get married. Like his wife died, like his fiance died, but he didn't get married till like not even like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So remember, desperation, like that isn't for, don't be desperate, Joe.
Oh, I'm not.
Sometimes it's all about key moments, key events,
Luck of the draw.
and chances. And when you see that chance, you take it so far up there. I mean, like,
Well, like, what I was gonna say, Daniel, like, I'm not sure if I would ever get on camera with Daniel Larson because, but like, there's a chance I actually would because he did say that he wanted to be a porn star, and if you guys know there's so much stuff about Daniel Larson. He did like flash himself. I wouldn't say it was flashing. I mean, he just had it out like the whole entire time on TikTok, and he got banned for doing that. And I was like, whoa, he
My
wants to be a
God.
porn star? Okay, well, I mean, he
He's a
does.
porn
kind of
star.
gross. Because kids could have been watching.
Yeah, you know what? That was the thing. That was the thing. Yeah, that was the thing that was not okay with that. Yeah, because kids could have been watching that. I actually messaged when I thought that it was actually his real damn profile on TikTok. I was like, Dan, you just can't do the sexual stuff on TikTok. You got to do that on
Yeah,
like Pornhub or OnlyFans. And I was
my
thinking,
bad.
I was also trying to tell him, I mean, you and I could do videos with each other on TikTok or OnlyFans. I mean, not on TikTok, but on OnlyFans or Pornhub. And I wasn't able to get in touch with him. I mean, like, he did post a video about how he wanted to have a sex party and how he wanted to invite Donald Trump. And I was just like, and he was talking about stuff he would want to do with Donald Trump. And I was just like, what the fucking hell? Donald Trump? I mean, I know I'm not the hottest guy on earth, really. I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but
On.
look at me and look at Donald Trump. I am way hotter than Donald Trump, at least. Gosh.
Yeah,
True.
easy. Like what? Why Donald? Why him? Oh my God, he's too orange.
Yeah, but
Orange, yeah.
I mean, even if he has a thing for Donald Trump, I mean, gosh, I could dress up as Donald Trump. Gosh, okay,
Wait,
if
I don't
he's
know.
into
Is he
that, but
bisexual?
huh?
Is he bisexual?
I believe so. I'm not
Daniel.
exactly sure. I mean, well, he was saying that in the video. Could have just been a joke though, but I'm not exactly sure, honestly, what it is really. But yeah, he says all kinds of crazy stuff in his video, so could have just been something that the trolls were telling him to say, really, now that I think of it. So, yeah. But yeah, like yeah, I felt sorry for Daniel Larson, but he's too far out there. But really, it's the creepy, obsessive guy that I'm looking for, honestly, which I haven't found yet, haven't even came close to finding yet. There's no crazy, obsessive guy blowing up my phone, wanting to meet me, calling my phone over and over again, trying to get with me at all. I obviously have not found that yet. One day I will, but obviously haven't found that yet. Like, it's kind of like that Take This Lollipop video that I've been posting on YouTube. I was going to upload another edited version of that. I was going to make an extended version of it. I was going to film one clip where he actually comes to meet me and everything because I was going to use my face replacement tool. I was going to play the part as the crazy guy in the video and do the part as myself. And I was going to green screen us together and everything. And yeah, like you guys know what video I'm talking about, the Take This Lollipop video.
That's the Facebook one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, how that actually works is it scans your profile and then it generates a video of that creepy guy looking at all your Facebook posts and stalking you, and then he comes to like find you and everything. And you know the
I
funny
saw
thing,
Funny though.
that. That scared me.
yeah, the funny thing was everyone thought that was creepy, but I actually liked the video and was kind of turned on by it really. I just
It was
edited the
fun.
video. Yeah, I just edited it and added in some creepy music, but I wanted it to be like it was still creepy music, but I wanted it to have to be like romantic too at the same time. So, yeah, so I plan on making a
Well,
extended version of that where we actually meet each other. I was gonna green screen myself like back at his place and everything, sitting in front of the same computer doing my YouTube videos, but his name is written all over my body and everything. And yeah, well, yeah, there's a lot more that happens besides that, but it has a happy ending. Still creepy, but it has a happy ending. I actually do like
Yeah.
creepy guys, honestly, but yeah, but yeah.
mm,
This is a huge.
What?
What
What?
was it?
It's huge.
It's huge. Oh yeah, him. The way he say it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I do Donald Trump impressions at my family, and they always laugh. I'm like, a lot of people are loving this country. We renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. It was huge. And
Yeah.
you know what else is you know what else is huge? Michelle Obama's big wiener. It's this wide.
He actually
I
said that?
promised it.
I mean, well, Donald Trump always says crazy stuff. Wouldn't surprise me. There was actually, speaking of how I like creepy guys, there was actually one creepy guy who I kept having like visions and dreams about. I was gonna do a whole video about that. Um, Let me see if I can find a picture of him. I know I posted it on Instagram. Been posting tons of stuff on Instagram. Didn't really notice that. Here he is. Okay. This is a
I need
picture
to check my
of
dog.
the creepy guy I've been seeing. Um, I mean, people on the stream are able to see it, but I made him in The Sims 2. I remember I actually posted a picture of that on YouTube like a while back in the YouTube community page that I made him in The Sims 2 and everything. A creepy guy I kept having visions of and dreams about. And like I remember one person commented on that picture and they said, "Oh, he's not creepy. He's actually very handsome." Well, you have to remember, Sims 2, when you make a Sims character in The Sims 2, they always look like very pretty and everything and cartoony, but like when you see him in real life, he does absolutely look creepy. And that's kind of how I was like, whoa, I really am into creepy guys. If I like seeing that guy, it does freak me out and everything. I've been having some visions and dreams about him. Can't really describe exactly the details of each of those dreams. I mean, because they're kind of X-rated, but let's just say that him and I are a perfect match for each other and get along very well, and I don't see him often enough in my visions or dreams or something like that. But yeah, it could just be
Yeah.
some crazy thing I'm imagining. Kind of reminds me of the movie Carnival of Souls. You guys ever seen? I did a live stream
I
of
don't
me
think I have.
reacting to that. It's like this
What's it about?
creepy. It's like I saw it back when I was a kid. It's this like old movie from the 1960s. It's in black and white. It's this creepy movie about this woman who dies in a car accident, and this scary man starts following her around everywhere. And like the guy scared the hell out of me back when I was a kid, but nowadays I have, obviously, as you guys probably are assuming, I have different feelings about him nowadays. Kind of wish I had a creepy guy following me around everywhere. I don't. Except for the one guy who I imagined. I don't. And even in the one guy I imagined, I rarely ever see any visions of him at all or dreams about him at all. I can count on one hand how many times. But yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, I thought it was funny. I liked the movie Carnival of Souls. It's just very ironic how that used to scare the hell out of me back when I was a kid, but nowadays it's something that I actually want to have happen. a scary ghost guy following me around well, I'd prefer for him to be alive, honestly, not just a ghost. Prefer for him to be alive. I mean, I can't really. Well, you see how all the living guys treat me so far. Yeah, it's sad. Like the stupid guy from Fort Lauderdale, or the guy who said that he actually would be spending Valentine's Day with me, but completely ghosted me and flaked on me. I actually have a Ouija board. I haven't opened it up yet, and it's kind of scared to use it because I'm worried about attracting a demon and being possessed by a demon and bad stuff going on with that. So that's why I haven't used it yet. But that's kind of what I was going to use it for, to contact a ghost to become my lover and partner instead, since I can't find anyone alive. I mean, I don't really have like abilities to see. I mean, I think all people have like abilities to see spirits. I had spirits of deceased people come to me in my sleep and in visions I had. But
So
yeah.
I was watching this YouTube channel called The Boys. They were going to this abandoned house, not abandoned, but it's like a haunted house. And apparently, in one of the rooms, you can get like touched or like groomed by a ghost in that room if you sleep in it.
What?
I have never. Yeah.
Do you remember the name of that haunted house?
I could look
And
up the video and see what they said, and let me look
you
it up real
should,
quick.
yeah, you should send me the link to that on Discord. You know, I kind of thought that sounded cool at first, but then I started thinking
Here we
about.
go. This is it. It's a haunted hill house. Let me look it up real quick.
I thought that sounded cool at first, but I was thinking, okay, if it's a male ghost, that'd be okay, but if it's a female ghost, I'm not into that. But it most likely is a male ghost. A female ghost wouldn't do stuff like that. But and it depends on exactly what they're doing. Now that I think of it, I didn't think of that at all. As long as they understand
They
all
said
my.
that it's. They said it. They said it's like having
Oh, I
sex.
see. Yeah, as long as they respect that all my orifices are exits, that's the only thing, which they likely would. I would try to make that. God, I could totally see that. Me going inside a haunted room because I think a guy ghost is gonna show up there, and I'm just gonna say all my orifices are
Hey,
exits. I'm a pitcher, not a catch. God, I would say that.
it's
I
a.
would.
Fair,
Alright, it
valid.
is the haunted hill house in Mineralettes. Hold on.
Haunted Hill House
Mineral
Mineral
West. Mineral West.
Mineral West. I got the name written down. What state is that in?
I think if you just look up Haunted Hill House Mineral West, it'll probably just pop up on the map.
Oh, it's in Texas. Yeah. Okay. All right. Are they sure it's actually the ghost, or is it just the? That was just
Depends
one
on the
thing I thought
room.
of.
There's more. There's multiple ghosts. It's a huge haunted hill house. It's like a huge ass old like 1900s mansion, and it's like if you sleep in one of the rooms, you basically get essayed by one of the ghosts.
Well, I mean,
Apparently.
just as long as they respect that all my orifices are exits, but I mean, there's a way a ghost can get me in the mood, and
Oh my god.
I mean, especially while I'm asleep, and I'm pretty sure the ghost would be able to sense that. I mean, god damn. But as long as they respect that all my orifices are exits, but that sounds pretty interesting now that I think of it. I mean, yeah, it's in Texas. So, yeah. I mean, but on all honesty, I prefer a guy who's actually alive instead. I mean, yeah, I want a guy who's creepy, but I prefer a guy who's alive instead. The creepy guy I've been having visions about, most likely a tulpa, or it's either a Shimigami, a tulpa, or an incubus. But I'm leaning more towards a tulpa, something that I imagined really, because I was alone by myself for so long, and yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't. For a woman, all I all I want is for them to be older, and I'm not that picky. As long as you treat me as long as you treat me right and be loyal, then I'm okay with that. But like I'm not. I've just never really been into women younger than me. I don't know. It just feels weird.
I'm not
Maybe it's
picky
just
at
because
all,
I'm not.
honestly.
Maybe I don't know if it's because like I'm 21 and I'm still pretty young, and
You're
being
you're younger
Yeah,
than
it's
me.
I
I'm
think it's that, but
25.
yeah. I still prefer guys older than I am. I can't really be with a younger guy unless he's
Yeah,
making the first
that
move and
that's
everything.
understandable.
Because I'm not going to make the first move with a younger guy, honestly. I mean, God, no. I mean, looking for a creepy old guy, I don't want to be the creepy old guy. I mean, that's the thing with me. But yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm always curious. I'm always curious about like the different personalities of women, whether there are yanderes or
Dramatic.
Yeah. I just want a creepy obsessive guy. I haven't came close to finding that at all. There's no obsessive guy blowing up my phone trying to talk to me often. I never found a guy doing that. No obsessive guy blowing up my phone trying to talk to me often. Well, I mean,
it's
they
always
do
the
that.
girls.
I mean, no, well, I mean, I want it to be a guy. I mean, never had a girl do that. Don't really want a girl to do that. But I mean, like, no guy ever does that at all. I mean, I never encountered a guy doing that at all, really. I mean, like when a guy does do that, it usually dissipates very fast. I mean, there was one guy who kept calling me over and over again this one day, but I had some things to take care of. I told him to call me back later. He never called me back later. But if he was truly a crazy obsessive guy, he would have called me back later when I'm able to talk, but he
Exactly.
wasn't. And yeah, it's upsetting really. And there's one and but yeah, it is upsetting, honestly. But one day I'll find what I'm looking for. I mean, I was posting all those videos on I was posting all the shorts videos on YouTube, trying to find a guy to
Yeah.
talk to me on Discord. I mean, they get a lot of views, but they also get like a lot of downvotes too. That's what I noticed. Like, and I got hate mail comments on some of them. One person said, "Oh, you're too creepy. That's why no guy wants to talk to you at all." I'm like, "Bitch, have you ever thought that maybe I'm looking for a guy who is creepy?" I mean, because I actually am one who's creepier than I am, and trust me, that can. I mean, I looked at some of those videos and I thought they were pretty creepy, but I was thinking, yeah, that can definitely be outdone. Guy who's creepier than I
Yeah.
am, but yeah, exactly. I don't. It's just stupid, really. I mean, and people like giving me advice on my videos saying, "Oh, you need to go out more," and stuff that I heard before, but then
Yeah.
who the fuck is that? Yeah, one person left a stupid comment on one of my shorts. Let me just ban them from my channel real quick. It was a mean comment. Who the hell is this? Oh, it's some kid, really. That's another thing. I feel like,
Little shits.
yeah,
Wait, little kids all comment to your videos. What?
yeah,
Like little kids
exactly.
on the
I
channel, what?
mean, yeah, like, does Gen X like not watch people's videos on YouTube? Do they not? Like, I remember when I posted that one video of me saying that I needed a guy who was born before. I don't think I said that in the video. No, it was, I did one video of me saying that I need a guy born before my Game Boy cartridge from 1990, but I actually need a guy who's older than that now that I think of it, because I don't really get along with millennial guys so much. Well, I could. I mean, depending on the guy, really, I could get along with
Yeah.
them. I mean, yeah, but like you
Them
can't
yet.
really be picky about that. I just need a guy who's actually not afraid to voice chat with me and who actually is trying to meet me in person. No guy has done that. I mean, seen my YouTube videos and tried doing that at all. I mean, like no guy has added me on Discord. That's what I keep saying, but actually a couple guys have, but I don't count
Mhm.
them at all because it never went anywhere. It was just some guys telling me, "Oh, Joe, I watch your videos on YouTube. I'm a fan." And I'm just like, "Okay." And do you want to voice chat or anything? They never try calling me at all. They never try calling me at all. They never try calling me at all. They never try meeting me at all. Even though it's obvious that's what I'm looking for, they never like, oh, Joe, I want to meet. No guy has ever done that. None of the guys who added me on Discord has ever done that. Even though they live like far away, a couple states away, I mean, you could just send me a bus ticket to come visit you. They don't really seem set on that at all, really. I mean, and also, well, really the main problem is they're all like really young, like only like 19, 20 years old. I need someone older than that. I mean, don't are there any guys in their 40s who actually watch me on YouTube? 40s, 50s, or 60s who actually watch me, or older than that, who actually watch me on
Paul,
YouTube? Like, no offense to you guys at all, but just saying. Like, I was like, what the
Paul
hell?
on your community tab.
Huh?
You should do a poll on your community tab that people can vote, like which age range they're in.
You know what, I should.
Also, you should look at your statistics too. They show you how old is, what gender is your audience.
They do, but I remember that YouTube used to keep track of that stuff. That is a good suggestion. They used to give more detailed information about statistics on who watches your videos, but like they don't really do that so much anymore. Like under audience, they don't do that anymore, really. It just says like where they're for. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, they do actually. Hold on. Um, yeah, more. Okay, 72% of the people watching me on YouTube are male. That's what. Oh wait, 90% of the people watching the shorts are male. Yeah, that was a good suggestion. Thanks for suggesting that. Yeah, 90% of them watching the shorts are male, but only 6.9% of them are 45 to 50 years old. None of them are 55 to 60 years old, and none of them are 65 plus years old. The largest age that they watch, I mean the ones that watch it the most are 18 to 24 years old, 22.3%. 41.2% of them are 25 to 34 years old, and 25.2% are 35 to 44 years old. That was a good suggestion, but I mean, I think the reason why they're not reaching out to me now that I think of it, I posted that video saying that I can't be with a younger guy at all. But I mean, the age really doesn't matter. I mean, obviously they would need to be 18 years old or older, but just as long as they actually call me and try to meet me in person. But I would imagine someone 25 to 34 years old. Yeah, I imagine that would be but absolutely no one 55 to 64 years old. It's literally at 0%. Let me go under videos. Yeah, I mean, well, 0.3%, 50 under videos, under the all. Yeah, it's usually live streams 25 to 34 years old. Damn. Okay then.
Tough to believe.
Yeah, that's what the analytics tab under my channel analytics told me, but damn. Okay then.
It's unfortunate.
It is, but it's luck of the draw, really. I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
if a crazy 20-year-old guy became my obsessive lover and was hell bent on becoming my lover and partner and wanted to be with me and actually wanted to meet me for real and actually was trying to meet me for real, that'd be a different story. I can't imagine someone that young actually coming to Florida to meet me or sending me a bus ticket to come visit them. That's the complicated thing. It's never older guys who watch videos on YouTube. That's the weird thing. It's always young guys. But yeah. And even when the younger guys do try talking to me, it never goes anywhere because I'm not going to make the first move. I mean, they don't call me or anything, and it seems like they're always nervous to talk to me, which really gets on my nerves because then things absolutely go nowhere. Then I'm just like, okay, what the hell? But yeah. Well, I'm actually going to be ending this live stream right here, but thank you guys so much for coming on and talking to me. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's fun.
It was fun.
So thanks so much to everyone who watched my Valentine's Day live stream. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for celebrating Valentine's Day with me. And yeah, hope you guys all had a good Valentine's Day, even though it was lonely. At least we spent it together, so that counts as something. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, which most of you guys probably have. And don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr, and follow me on Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute, and yeah, Rumble, Odyssey, and BitChute, because YouTube has this whole fucking monopoly on video streaming that we need to put to an end. So that's basically it. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, and peace out, people.